Hello. G'day, everyone. Welcome back. Don't mind me, I'm just completely forgetting the shit that I need to do before I actually start a stream. Hello. Hello and welcome back, everyone. It is just past 1 o'clock on a beautiful Friday, and I have the day off. No work for me today, which means we get to stream. Let me just adjust my camera there a little bit. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, hello. I'm back. So good to be back. My goodness. I had my first day back at work for the first week back at work, rather, this week, which is always fun. But thankfully, it's a fairly quiet week and I don't have to work today. So we're going to have a little bit of a RimWorld stream. And hopefully we have a few of our regulars pop in to say hello. Before we kick off, though, I really must say, the VODs of our little RimWorld series have really done quite well on YouTube so far. So first things first, I should really say thank you to everyone on YouTube for watching along, for watching the VODs after the fact. It's so good to see you enjoying the content. Quite a few of you have commented as well, and I'll address some of your comments too. So many people just confused as well, because apparently the YouTube algorithm is recommending my video to a whole bunch of people for an unknown reason. I don't know why that is. Hello, Shimmering Sapphire. Hey, how's it going? Good to see you. Welcome back. Good morning to you. I assume it's still morning for you and Jules. Yeah, so I don't know. For some particular reason, a lot of people have been getting recommended my videos on YouTube. Indeedly, fantastic. And they're like, I have no idea why this was recommended to me, but I enjoyed it. So if that's you, welcome and thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. So people like, let's see. Moscow Master says, don't know why YouTube recommended me this, but I enjoyed it. Thank you. Glad you enjoyed that. Whatever YouTube is doing with the algorithm, I'm not complaining. I'm happy. B says, pretty sure my YouTube algorithm is broken, but either way, it's a good vid. Fantastic. Also, lots of people loving seeing some trans rep as well in their YouTube feed. So that's so good to see. Amber says, trans friend. Big smiley face. Yes, always good to have another trans friend. Amber also says, would you play games together sometime? Yeah, that'd be cool. Let me know what you play. And eventually, it's Course I Rock. Aw, Jess, you're trying to butter me up already. The stream's only been going for 5 minutes. You're trying to get on my good side. Aw, thank you. Yeah, I'll have to get, eventually, I'll have to get like a Discord channel and stuff set up so, we can all chat and maybe plan to play some games together. That'd be really cool. Corvée C. Calvade says, well, I'm trans and I like RimWorld, so guess the algorithm's working for you. Yep. Good to know. And Arsonist Burb, which is an excellent name for this stream especially. I feel like Arsonist definitely fits in with the RimWorld aesthetic, and of course Burb fits in with our Burb aesthetic in these streams. Arsonist Burb says, love it. Good to see more queer rep with the doing of RimWorld war crimes. Yeah, absolutely. I feel like war crimes in general just need to get some more equality and representation. Why must it just be, cisgender heterosexual people committing war crimes? Why can't trans folks commit war crimes too? And I'm glad that you agree. So thank you. And thank you to everyone else who's been watching too. Queer people can war crime too. Exactly, Jules. 100%. Queer people can war crime too. I am all for war crime equality. Oh dear. I'm never getting these videos monetized on YouTube, am I? No. I could become a YouTube hit, but I'd still never make any money off it with the content and the shit that we talk about here. Oh well, that's not why we do it anyway. We do war crimes because war crimes are their own reward. Also, a lot of people have been following me as well while I've been offline, possibly coming through from YouTube. So, Cam the Arsonist Goose, that's a fantastic name. In fact, you know what? I think yes, it's the same profile pic, same avatar as Arsonist Burb. So, Cam the Arsonist Goose, thank you. Welcome to the channel. Not Catbug. Thank you for following. Sham Unkindled, thank you for following. Dr. Jones G. Dr. Jones, calling Dr. Jones. Thank you, welcome. Crunchy Crowbar, hello and welcome. Abjuka 2010, welcome. Anna Madeline, welcome. Funky Pants 52, very funky welcome to you too. These are all people who have joined since we were online last time, probably coming through from the YouTube channel. So thank you all very much for following along. How else are you supposed to source organs for your elderly pawns? Yeah, exactly. You know, those organs aren't going to harvest themselves, and that's the purpose of committing war crimes, isn't it? It's about harvesting the young and healthy, so that we can keep whatever the RimWorld equivalent of the boomers alive forever. RimWorld is naught but a reflection of real life, where the young are consumed to continue to propagate the old. Yes. Speaking of which, I suppose we better actually go in and play some RimWorld. So let's do just that. So let's load up our game. I believe, yeah, so I created the backup save because we've had a couple of new mods put on. It's a reflection of your morals, and your morals, Hannah, are morally questionable. Look, I'm not going to deny that. Yes, we do have Burb Cam back. Absolutely. Yes, it looks like the bird bath was topped up just this morning, and I talked to my mum last night and got her to go out and wipe the camera down a little bit. So yes, Burb Cam is absolutely back. Nothing on Burb Cam at the moment, though there's definitely been something here recently because, as you can see, there's a piece of bread just floating in the bird bath, and we know that the crows like to wash their food, so I'm thinking that maybe an old piece of toast or something was chucked out on the lawn along with a bunch of other food scraps, and the crows have picked it up and dunked it in the water to soften it up and make it more edible, which is really clever because as you all probably know, birds, you shouldn't feed bread to birds on a regular basis, and we don't just feed bread to the birds. They get all manner of food scraps from the kitchen. But our birds are also pretty smart. They'll go and dip the bread in the water to soften it up so it doesn't expand in their tummies and do nasty stuff to them. 34 degrees, nice. Only 4 more than here. Yeah, it looks fairly comfortable today. It was hotter yesterday. It was up to like 38 degrees there yesterday, but it looks a bit more comfy there. What's it like here? It's 25 here. So we're a few degrees cooler here in the city compared to you guys out in the west. But yeah, should be a lovely day. Hopefully we get some good bird action. It's not going to be too hot. Now, let's jump right in. Oh, have you seen the video of the raccoon washing fairy floss? Yes, absolutely. I love that video. The raccoon, like, with the fairy floss, or cotton candy if you're American. There's a raccoon with some cotton candy, and they take the cotton candy and they try and wash it in the river, and it just dissolves. And the raccoon's like, what? It's fantastic. One of my favorite videos on the entire internet. I think that's not an exaggeration to say. Yes, I have seen that video. So yes, let's jump back in. And as you can probably remember, the end of last session was nothing short of a complete and utter disaster. If you remember, we were raided by 3 groups of tribals at the same time, and while we were waiting for the tribals to prepare their attack, we were also attacked by some lovely, horrible, scary as all hell bugs, who decided to burrow their way up through our floor into the middle of our base while we were trying to prepare for a raider attack. So we were getting fucked from 2 sides, basically. Raiders banging on the walls from the outside, while the bugs were trying to gnaw their way out from the inside. We attempted to cook the bugs to death by lighting a bunch of campfires in the rooms, but then, as we found out very quickly. Campfires in RimWorld are limited to, I think it's 30 degrees or something like that. So we couldn't cook the bugs with campfires. It was just a whole thing. It was a whole thing. And we did lose a few people. We lost Lance, who was our long-suffering slave, our long-suffering Wookiee slave, Lance. Wookiee slash werewolf slash, whatever they actually call him in RimWorld, I forget. He decided to have a mental break and then be an absolute moron and walk into the room with all of the horrible killer mega spiders. And you can probably guess what happened after that. And of course, our new colonist, Itakin, that's the one. And of course, our new colonist, Shimmering Sapphire, who was sent to us by you, Jess, by you, Shimmering Sapphire in the chat. Our brand new colonist, who was actually really quite good, just got completely aced by the raiders. They were the first and only person to just get completely downed in the raid. So that is unfortunate. Although, having said that, we have put you on ice. We've popped you into the cool room. We're going to forbid anyone from touching your body from the time being, and we are going to try and bring you back if we can. So we'll see what we can do. I didn't sacrifice you. No, I didn't sacrifice them. If I remember correctly, there were a whole bunch of colonists here lining up as the raiders were coming through this wall, and Shimmering Sapphire was like here on the side, on the edge. They were nowhere near the center of the fray. I sent them to the Vanguard, sure, but everyone was sent to the Vanguard, and they were on the edge of the Vanguard, but they just got, apparently the first raider that came in saw like the 8 people in front of them and looked at the person furthest away and thought, yeah, I'm having you, bang. That's just the way it works. Shimmering Sapphire says I should feed the crows some fairy floss. They will remember who gave it to them and seek revenge. I don't want to piss off. Life pro tip. This is Hannah's life pro tip, number 1 of the day. Don't piss off corvids. Don't. They're too smart. They will remember you and they will come for you. You really don't want to piss off corvids. Anyway, the good news is we did manage to kill everyone eventually. A lot of our dudes are really badly injured. The place, as you can see, is covered in blood and dirt and filth. Half of the walls are still broken down. We've only just gotten our power back online, which means that the interior of our base is freezing bloody cold. So, it's not a fun time. It's not a fun time in our base at the moment. But that's what we're going to try and fix today. So, to-do list. Get everyone back up on their feet. Get the base rebuilt, cleaned up, and hospitable again. And see if we can work to get Shimmering Sapphire back to life. Sound good? All right. Let's do it. Let's have a look at what's going on here. Rin. What's Rin doing? It's taking... Oh, it's rescuing one of our sows, okay? One of our pigs was also incapacitated in the fight, apparently. I feel like I should probably unforbid all of this stuff. I'm sure I have the unforbid all thing on. Allow selection. Yeah, let's just do that. There we go. So we're going to allow everything that's been dropped so that we can slowly start to cart it all away. We are definitely going to have to get the, all of these dead bodies inside eventually because we want to get them butchered. We want to turn all these people into kibble because, come on, we're not going to let all of this good human meat go to waste. It's free food. So it's the one good thing that's actually come out of this raid is that we got a whole bunch of free human meat. So we're going to get these guys in here butchered up nice and quick. We also desperately need to get some more power on the go because all of our batteries have been emptied and there's no wind at the moment, which means that our freezer isn't working. And if our freezer isn't working, then poor Jess is going to going to expire, and we can't let them expire because we won't be able to bring them back. So yeah, we have a lot of work to do. This cat is this cat dead? Oh my god, that's right. Jules the cat died, which is very very sad. Oh, Nair, what are you doing with Jules the cat? You are hauling them to the dumping stockpile. Okay, that's fine. Just don't butcher them or anything. We don't want to butcher the cat. Uh, I hope. Let's just have a look here. Butchering creature. Animal corpses. Is there a way to stop them from doing pets? Like owned or something like that? It's fine. We'll just make sure that the cat doesn't get eaten, okay? We'll we might even put the cat in its own sarcophagus here in the temple. Or at the very least, maybe we'll have like a pet cemetery, right? We can have like a pet cemetery outside of the temple where we can put all of our dearly departed animal friends. I think that sounds nice. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that fairly quickly too. So we're gonna build a grave here. Why can't we build a grave here? What is this? What is the soil made out of? Thick, rough marble. Oh, okay. We need some actual soil. Okay, so we'll need to do it like here. That's fine. We can work with that. Yeah. Okay, so maybe we'll have like the pet cemetery just like here. My goodness. So yeah, we really have just kind of like jumped in when things have just hit the fan, you know? We need someone who's good at building. Well, you don't even need to be good at building to do it. Rin, what are you like? Oh, you're actually just really shit. Nah, what are you like? You're not terrible. Nah, drop the cat. Go and dig that grave. Okay? That's the way. It's going to take you a long time because you're not very good at building, but that's fine. Maybe you might even level up a little bit by digging some graves for us. Wouldn't that be nice? Yes, yes. Slowly but surely. There we go. Now, what are you doing with that squirrel? No, don't haul the squirrel. Go and don't consume Jules. We need to make sure that we can allow cats in here. Animal corpses. Nah. Go and bury Jules in our grave. Also, I forgot about these squirrels, which are they're all infected with Scaria. They're all just infected with space rabies. We do not want space rabies, so we are going to forbid those. Oh dear. Oh dear me. Power. Is power starting to come back online yet? No, we still don't have anything. How's the polar bear? The polar bear is resting. The polar bear was pretty bad. Oh, Jesus Christ. Already? Yeah, the polar bear was banged up pretty poorly. Pretty badly. Cuts, bruises, stabs. Really, really, really bad way. Though... As always, though, Jules the polar bear was our MVP. We really could not have survived the raid or the bug attack if it wasn't for Jules going in there and completely just wrecking everyone. So Jules is on the mend. It's going to take a little while, but they're fine. They're fine. Scaria causes some animals infected with it to rot as soon as they die. If they don't rot, they're safe. Interesting, but does that change with the fact that it's snowing and cold outside? No Math Genius has redeemed Hydrate. Hello, No Math Genius. Welcome back. Yes, I do need a Hydrate. You're absolutely right. I'm going to have to go and get some water. I'll be right back. How good of you to remind me to hydrate. Thank you. Cheers. Look what you did. What do you mean, look what you did? What, sent me away? Paused the stream for 30 seconds so I could go and take care of my hydration. What's this manhunter pack? What are we dealing with here? Also, why is there a fish just lying down in the middle of nowhere? These are the questions we ask ourselves. A pack of man-hunting hyenas. Hyenas. I hate hyenas. All right, fine. Hyenas. Sure. That's not going to be fun. We don't want her to faint because of dehydration. I mean, she lives in Australia. A spider could eat. This is true. I could be taken by a spider or a drop bear at any moment. Thank you. Thanks for looking out for me. Oh, look at all these deer. Fantastic. Let's get in on that action. 4 hyenas. This is not good. Grief, you're healthy. Rin, you're healthy. Cruz, you are not looking great, but you're still on your feet. So you're gonna get up to Net, you're healthy. You're our melee guy. Shin is healthy enough. Thievin, how's Thievin doing? Thievin is actually all right. Thievin did all right in the raid. So you know what? We're just going to get everyone, except Javelina, of course, our leader and resident pacifist, drafted and sent to the front lines to block the hyenas. Hyenas are scavengers. Are they coming in because of all the dead corpses around? Oh, yeah, true. You know, like if we... It's a bit of a headcanon in this case, but I like it. Yes, maybe let's say that the hyenas are here for RP purposes. The hyenas have smelt fresh blood on the snow, and they're coming into our base to eat all of the dead raiders lying around. And we obviously can't accept that. That won't do at all because those dead raiders are ours. We want to eat them. Fuck the hyenas. So, we obviously can't let them have it. So, everyone, to arms. Where are we going to get them to congregate? Are we going to be able to get them up here in time for the hyenas to arrive? Maybe, maybe not. You know what? Let's send them here. That's probably for the best anyway, because there's not a lot of cover from this direction here. They're just going to come around the corner and gank us, which we don't want. Animal wandering away. Pig 2. Yes, Pig 2 will wander away if we don't get them roped up, but that is not a high priority. We have hyenas to deal with. Oh, we have a burb. We have a burb on the bird bath. It is an apostle bird. Hello, apostle bird. Is that not how RimWorld works? I thought that would be cool. No, I don't think that's how the mechanic works, but that is pretty cool though. We can pretend that that's how the mechanic works. Hello, little apostle bird. Look at that. It's picking the little bits of food out of the water because the crows are in there washing their food earlier. Real gross, but also kind of cool. Nature in action. Goodbye, apostle bird. Thanks for dropping in. Well, it's our first bird for the day, though. First bird for the day. So let's bring this one up, of course.
Just one more for exotic bird bingo.
Yep. Our first bird of the day. We'll pop some info in the chat. Yes, thank you, Jess, for throwing some info in the chat for the about the apostle birds. For anyone watching along, the hyenas have decided to be annoying and go around the other side of the base, but that's fine. Instead, we are going to wait for them here behind this barricade. We can manage that. Not a problem. Here they come. Oh, they even make the laughing noises. Oh, they're so freaky. The new 14 patch is incredible, by the way. I haven't played it yet. I'm going to be playing it over the weekend with Danielle. I'll probably play it on my own, and then I'll play some on stream once I've played through the MSQ the first time, because yeah, that's something that... Oh, we're still on Burb Cam. Oh, whoopsie. Thank you. Thanks for the reminder. U14 patch is incredible. Yes. I usually play through the MSQ with Danielle. That's kind of our thing. And then I'll play through some of the new content on stream, which I can't wait to do. I can't wait. It's been so long. It's been too long. All right, everyone, line up. We're going to get the people with the best guns at the front. We're going to get Ne off to the sideline with the knife. Shin, you can get there. Oh, Steven, you have the chain shotgun, so you can actually move up a little further. We're going to pop you behind these chunks here, and we're going to pop Ne up there too. There we go. Here they come. Okay, things are starting to look a little spicy. Steven, you're going to have to focus that one. Ne, come off to the side a little bit. Maybe we can kite a couple of them. Here we go. Okay, let's go for this one then. And then... Oh, Ne got quite badly bit there, and we don't want Ne to get caught in the crossfire. So let's pull Ne back now. Yes, good. Come on, get out of there, Ne. Get out of there. Get out of there. You're doing a great job pulling them. You're doing a great job kiting them. Oh, God, there's one behind us. One of them has managed to sneak behind us. That is not what we want. We're going to divert a little bit of attention back here. Oh, Cruz is down. Not good. Not great. Everyone, Steven, move back here. Rin, you move to the side. Shin, you move to the side. We need to be... Grief, what are you doing? You're getting bitten by a hyena. Don't let that shit happen. Come on. Get out of the way. That's the way. Good job. All right. Okay. That could have been worse. That could have been worse. So we'll take that. Rin, rescue Cruz. Shin, finish off that hyena. Steven, finish off that hyena. Ne, get to bed. Grief, get to bed. Okay. Good. Right. Happy days. Oh, gun. We need to allow that gun again. Shin, what are you doing? Don't bury... No. Don't bury the fucking raider. You're not allowed to bury the raider. Raiders are not worthy of burial. This is not what these graves are for. These graves are for our beautiful pets. You can't just bury raiders in there. Raiders are for eating. Repeat after me, Shin. Raiders are for eating, not for burying. We do not respect the raiders. We consume them. Okay? Thank you. Yeah, good. You do that. You consume some insect jelly. You do that. I hope you've learned your lesson. You wouldn't bury a hamburger, exactly. That sounds like a very weird version of those old anti-piracy ads. You wouldn't bury a hamburger. Oh, hello. We have more apostle birds back. 2 of them now. Coming in for a little drink. Oh, 3 of them. We have a quarter of all the apostles. A third. Coming in for a little drink. I wonder if they're going to go for that little bit of food in the middle at any point. Who knows? Well, it looks like one of them wants to. At the very least, they're getting the little floaty bits. 4 burbs. 4 burbs indeed. Yes, excellent counting. Very good counting. Spot on. 4 burbs. 4 burbs on the burb cam. I love the way they jump up on the wood as well. The wood looks extra springy today. Wonder why that is. It looks like that old stick's starting to fall apart a little bit, to be honest. So cute. They are. They're very sweet, the little apostle birds. Look at them go. They're just loving life. Oh, there we go. Picking out those little clumps of soggy bread. We'll go and run off with that. I think that's bread. I don't know. That could be anything at this point. It's been sitting in the bird bath all day. They maneuvered the bread towards them. They're very clever. Smart burbs. Smart burbs indeed. The way they clean their beaks off on the stick as well before they go away. They're like, yes, that was quite good. Lovely. Okay, time to go about my day then. If you can just take all of that out of the bird bath, guys, that'd be good because it looks kind of gross. It's kind of weirding me out. Okay, no, we're going to have a bath. We're going to have a bath in the bread water. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to have a bath right next to our lunch. Wait, isn't it in Australia where people are trying to get rid of burbs taking garbage out of the trash can? Yeah, that's true. That definitely does happen here. I think there's like a famous video on the internet of a cockatoo, a sulfur-crested cockatoo, lifting bricks off the top of someone's bin. Someone had put bricks on the bin to stop the cockatoos getting into the rubbish. And the cockatoos just come along and go, well, that's easy. God, at least make it a challenge for me. And they just toss the bricks off and then get into the bin. The bin chickens as well. Yes, our beautiful, glorious bin chickens, the Australian white ibis, they're great as well. They are beautiful birds. They're misunderstood. They get a bad rap, the old bin chicken, but they're wonderful. They're good Australian native birds that are adapting to life after having their natural habitat encroached upon by humans. Apostles are having a great time. They really are. They're throwing water all over the camera, which is a bit annoying. Come on, guys. Show some respect, honestly. So unruly. They're lucky they're cute. They're lucky they're cute. 35 degrees. Yes. It'll be dry in no time. This is true. Oh, and away they go. It'll be dry in no time. That's true. Oh, thank goodness. The power's back on, which means that it's now cool enough in our cool room again so that Shimmering Sapphire isn't going to spoil. That's good to know. How is everyone doing? No medical emergencies? Everyone's resting? Everyone's good? Rin's looking after everyone? Shin is going off and hunting some more does. That's good. We also have a sea snake. Okay, sure, yeah. Do love a sea snake. Why not? I'd eat sea snake if I was marooned on an outer world and had no other options. Sure, I'd eat sea snake. Why not? All right. It's no longer too cold, which is good. So we can stop filling up the campfire in the barn because our animals no longer need that. Thievin is doing a good job going through and slowly cleaning up all of the blood from our base. That's good. The thing is, look at these apostle birds. They're back. They're going. They're at it again. The most annoying thing is that, with half of our colonists are injured, and so are doing bed rest, so they can't help with fixing things and cleaning things, which is a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. Lance, here's a question. What are we going to do with Lance? Because he was a slave, but he was also... Oh! Never mind that. We have a blue-faced honey-eater on the camera. Our first blue-faced honey-eater of the day.
Just one more for exotic bird bingo.
Well, and it's gone. Kronk scared it off. God, geez, Kronk. Sorry, didn't mean for that to happen. Yep, goodbye. Beautiful blue-based honey eater though. That's our first one for the day. I love them. Is there an actual bingo? No, not yet. It's planned though. Well, I'll definitely be doing that. When I say I mean Danielle, who actually knows how to program shit like that. We'll definitely be getting something like that up. We'll have a bingo card, and we'll make it so that when we see a bird for the first time in the day, we can tick off a thing on the bingo card, and maybe we'll have to think of something fun to do if we get a bingo. Yes, definitely. But for now, it's just for funsies. But yeah, and maybe you guys in the chat can think of something that we can do when I get the bingo. If we get a bird bingo, what am I going to do? Bingo equals eat a pepper. Oh, everyone, you're all so keen for me to eat the spicy peppers. Okay, yep. If that's what it is, then that's what it is. Shin is going on a Psychite binge. Unfortunate, but what can you do? Yes, everyone is running low on food, which makes a lot of sense because we don't have anything. Our hunters are hunting, which is good, but our cooks, 1, 2, both of our cooks are down. And we just don't have anyone skilled enough to do it for them instead. Shin. Well, Shin's having a mental break. Javelina. Javelina, I don't want to do any actual cooking, but she can do some butchering. I don't want her to do the cooking though, because our skill level's too low. She'll probably give everyone food poisoning, and that will make everyone have a mental breakdown. And then we're going to be in a real bad way. Okay. Hopefully as well, Grief and Nair are feeling well enough in the morning that they can get back up. I could wake them up. We have a Twitch drop. Hello, what do we got? Landing right next door to the side of the base. Twitch has sent me a gift. Jules, a bionic animal leg. Ah, now yes, because our Timberwolf, right? Serenade the wolf lost a leg. Is that right? Yes, rear left paw destroyed. A body part is entirely missing. Yes. Maybe we could put a bionic animal leg on there. That would be good. Or do you have another animal in mind, Jules? Do you have another animal that you'd like to get the bionic leg? Not what you were thinking of, but yes. Were you thinking maybe the bear? Just making the bear just completely the big one. Yeah. Front right leg stabbed, bruises. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. We could just make a cyborg bear. I am not against making a cyborg polar bear. I think that is a very reasonable idea. Kovar, don't go to bed yet. I want you to go and... No empty accessible stop. Oh, God, we've run out of storage. Of course we have. There's room there. Why can't we move that? Bionic animal leg. Let's allow bionic legs in here, shall we? What if I search bionic? Unfinished bionic. Here we are. Bionics. Yes. Let's allow bionics in here. And then, Kovar, go and bring this. No empty accessible spot to store it. Why? I don't understand. Cruz is eating kibble. Not ideal. Why can't we put the bionic leg in there? It's very strange. Let's try animal leg. Oh, yeah, here we go. Animal body part. Okay, bionic animal. Okay, so we need to put bionic animal stuff in here. Storage. Bionic animal stuff. Yes, let's do that. Bionic animal. Everything's can go in here too. Because they don't need to be refrigerated, so they can just go on the special shelves in the hospital, and we are all happy. Except for Cruz, who is about to eat some human kibble, which is probably not great. But, you know, you do what you got to do. Ugh. That sound, though. Ugh, not happy. Cruz is now stargazing. I would love for you to have some time stargazing, but we really actually need you to do a bit of work, please. Yep, go and haul all of these guys in. Sure, go for that. Shin is still binging on Psychite. May overdose at any minute. Who knows? That's the way. Cruz, bring that in there. Then what I'm going to need you to do is do some butchering. We need lots and lots of meat on the go ASAP. We also need just all of the crops. We need all of the crops. We are allowing sowing in all of these places. We are. Okay. We need people growing. In fact, you know what? Grief, yes, you can grow as well. Get your plant skills up. In fact, you know what? Thievin, you can grow too. Once you actually, but Thievin, you need to be cleaning first and foremost. So, but once you finish cleaning, you can go and plant some stuff. Same goes for you, Kova. Okay, cool. Because we need food on the go. It's not great that we have Shimmering Sapphire just sitting here in the middle of the cool room because every time someone has to go into the cool room, they see the body of their dead comrade, and that is not good for your mental health, apparently. Who would have thought? So we may have to think about some other arrangement for keeping Shimmering Sapphire on ice. I don't know. Maybe we can put you in a fridge or something. Maybe we can build you a special fridge out in the back room or something, and we'll keep you on ice in there. Break risks. Steamac and Cruz. Steven and Cruz. Look, Cruz, what are you doing? Cruz, no, stop that. Stop. Not Shimmering Sapphire. I thought I forbid you. No, no, keep alive at all costs. Let's haul you back there. That's the way. And forbid. No one is allowed to eat the human. Too late for that? It stops. Stop sacrificing Shimmering Sapphire. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know. Look, it's not my fault that all of your friends keep trying to butcher you and eat you. Look, we're in an emergency situation, Jess. It's for the greater good. The greater good. The greater good. If it comes, it's probably fine. If it comes down to it, though, if we run out of food, we are going to have to butcher you. I'm sorry. That's just the circle of life. Cruz, what's Cruz up to now? Cruz is smoking a fat blunt. You do that, Cruz. Enjoy that, and then you're resting. I'll tell you what, instead of resting, how about you go and do some more butchering? Just don't butcher Shimmering Sapphire. Please. You can butcher anyone except Shimmering Sapphire. We should probably be cooking some stuff with these people. Grief, what are you up to? You're still resting, but you can get up, so I think you are going to have to go and cook. Grief, okay? Cruz is going and doing all the butchering. You're going to have to do all the cooking, okay? Just so people don't get too pissed off. I know that you're all supposed to be doing bed rest, but you know what? Bed rest needs to take priority number 2 now. I'm sorry, but you know we're at DEFCON 1 here, or we've dialed it back. We're at like DEFCON 2 now, but you know that's still high. Apostle birds for days today. Look at them coming in. They're fantastic. Ah. Okay, no one is trying to eat Shimmering Sapphire yet. That's good. Cruz is butchering the sea snake, which is metal as fuck. Cool, you do that. We have enough meat to keep us going. Rin failed to calm Shin down. That's unfortunate, so Shin is just going to continue binging on Psychite tea. That can't be helped. Kovar, what are you doing? You're cutting stone blocks. No, you're not. That is not high priority. Let's dial that shit down. We don't need anything made. Thank you. What we need you to be doing is cleaning and hauling and building and growing and maybe researching. Okay? So stop. Havelina, what are you doing? You are building. Good. You're building our graves. Okay, that is important, but I feel like maybe building our base, fixing our base from the giant raid that we just had, fixing our decrepit base, which is falling down around our feet, maybe that should be a bit of a higher priority. There we go. Good. One of our sows has given birth. Congratulations. Very happy for you. Grief is cooking away. Cruz is still butchering away. We finally have some food coming back in here. Oh, we're actually quite low on kibble. Look at that. We've only got 54 kibble left. Oh, mind you, we have kibble in here, don't we? Yes. Good. Good. So we're not completely empty on kibble. In fact, we still have about 1,500 kibble just sitting in the barn. A whole bunch of human kibble. Yum. All right, things are slowly starting to return to, what something resembling normal. This is good. We're getting there. We're getting there, folks. We're getting there. And no one has tried to butcher Shimmering Sapphire yet either. That's good. Good news. Jules the Bear has fully healed. Good to know. Jules the Bear is back on their feet. Cruz is still butchering like a champ. Wow. You go, Cruz. Grief is cooking. We finally have some simple meals cooked back up. That is fantastic. So we are able to eat. The apostle birds are able to eat. They're doing really well for themselves. And everyone is just happy. Rin's going off to do some more hunting. This is good. All in all, I feel like we are getting a little bit back to normal. Kovar is cleaning up all of the mess. So is Javelina. Javelina, yes, focus on deconstructing that shit before you go and do other stuff. We're also going to need some marble walls in here. Oh, yes. Right, the question of Lance. That's what I was saying. What are we going to do with Lance? Because even though he was a slave, he was with us for quite a while. So, do we give Lance a proper burial in our mausoleum, or do we bury him out here with the oh my god, guys, you just buried a bunch of raiders in here, you numpties. Oh, honestly, no. Raiders don't get burials. Jeez. They don't deserve that. Honestly. These guys. Imagine thinking that a raider should be given a proper burial rather than just, tossed on a pile to rot or, at the very least, butchered for your meat. It's just, he died an embarrassing and pointless death. Psychite addiction. Shin has now developed a psychite addiction. Fantastic. That's what you get for going and binging on psychite tea. That addiction is probably not going to be fun. Danielle's in the chat. Hey, babe. I can just imagine every time someone enters the cool room, Jess's heart skips a beat now. Yep. Yeah, anytime anyone goes in there, it's just like, oh god, don't touch Shimmering Sapphire. Don't you lay a hand on Shimmering Sapphire. That is true. There you go, confirmed. Yeah, no, we don't want people buried here who are not deserving of it. That is not acceptable. I think we will bury Lance out here. I think that's fair. I think Lance, our slave, could probably be buried with the pets, which is a horrible thing to say. But maybe that's just the RimWorld way. Actually, you know what? What kind of death did Lance have? That's right. It was a stupid death. Yes. Yeah. It was a stupid death, running headfirst in to meet the bugs. Yeah. I feel like if Lance had died a more honorable death by going in and meeting the raiders head on, taking down people with him in a blaze of fire, then he would be given a proper burial in the mausoleum. But because his death involved putting the whole rest of the colony at active risk by opening the doors to the murder bugs, I think Lance has lost that right. So we will be burying Lance with the pets, with the animals. A death like Jess's colonist. Exactly. If Shimmering Sapphire, right? If Lance had gone down like Shimmering Sapphire, then he'd be given a proper burial, high honors. But as it is, he did not earn that honor. Hello, Rin. Oh shit, that's right. Rin's pregnant. That's a thing. We totally impregnated Rin, didn't we? Rin is due to give birth in less than 6 days. You can prepare for the baby. Build a birth room with a clean floor and a good bed. Get a skilled doctor ready. In the work tab, assign at least one person to childcare. Prepare a food source for the baby. Rin can breastfeed the baby, or you can feed them baby food, milk, or insect jelly. We should have plenty of insect jelly still, I think. Build a crib. High quality cribs make the baby happy, and I can make baby food at a stove or campfire. Right. Yes, this is a thing. I totally forgot that this is a thing. Shit. Sounds like a lot more work than just eating the baby. You're not wrong. But I do feel like we should at least try looking after a baby, considering we haven't actually done this in this version of the game yet. So we will attempt to raise a baby in a normal fashion, okay? We will do that by building a steel crib. This new bedroom here is going to require another vent through to there. So we'll get a steel crib on the go. We are going to need to maybe make some baby food. I feel like we could maybe do that. Add bill. Make baby food. What does baby food require? Requires. Okay. So it just requires a quarter of what regular food is, and you can make it out of anything. Cool. Awesome. You can make it out of anything except people. Okay, we can't make baby food out of people, apparently. Jeez, all right, game. What if I want to make baby food? What if I want to make baby food out of that? No, that's fine. We'll just make baby food out of normal stuff then, I guess. And we are going to do that until I have 10. So we're just going to make sure that we have a stockpile of 10 baby food at all times, okay? Start the cannibals young. Exactly. Peace talks quest has expired. I don't care about peace. Peace was never an option. How can we talk about peace when like our fucking base is falling down around us after attacks from 4 different groups of hostiles at the same time? Peace. Ugh, don't talk to me of peace. Jules the polar bear. Do you think Jules the polar bear is interested in peace? Jules has seen some shit, game. Jules has seen some shit. Jules knows the horrors of war. Jules knows that peace is just but a fanciful dream. Isn't that right, Jules? Exactly. This mini turret is extremely damaged. Wow. It did work, though. It did work. So that's good. We probably don't need it inside anymore, though. No peace, only pieces. See, you get it. You get it, Jules. This is doing no good indoors anymore. We no longer have raiders in the base. I feel like we could probably pop it out here now. Yeah, I feel like we could just like pop it there. Or even... No, yeah, that'll do for now. We can always move it again. We're going to need to run power to them and everything. We have quite a few of these turrets that we need to do something with. Anywho. How's everyone doing? Everyone is okay. There's still a lot of mess. There's still a lot of dead people. I feel like we're probably going to have to rebuild our crematorium. That should be a fairly high priority. So let's get the crematorium back up and running. We are going to make it out of marble because we have shitloads of that. Good. Because a lot of these raiders are starting to rot now, which means that they're no good for turning into food anymore. We're just going to have to we're just going to have to burn them. But that's okay. Well, power's gone out. Jeez. We really need to get some more power on the go, and soon. I feel like we could probably build a second entryway up here now. Just for convenience sake. It's going to hurt the security of our base a little bit, but I'm not too worried about that. We're also going to have to get our walls built back up. So we'll have to close these things in. We're going to have to... Oh, God, yeah, they tore down a whole bunch of these outer walls here, so we're going to have to rebuild all of those. God, these raiders really did a number on us, didn't they? Bloody hell. Oh, so much work, so much to do, so much needs to be done. But we'll make it. We will make it. Once we get... Are we researching? Oh, we're researching smithing. Yeah. I feel like we need to get geothermal power on the go. I thought we might have been researching geothermal, but no, we went down smithing so we could get animal armor. But then you sent me a animal armor anyway, so we probably don't need that anymore. All right, next up, we're definitely going to have to get that geothermal vent powered up. These guys, yes, you need to grow. We need food. We need crops. My God. Oh, there's too much to do. And we need more power. We don't have solar power researched either, do we? We were just running on wind. Maybe we get wood power or chem fuel. There's a boomerlope. Maybe that's the play. Maybe we need to work on taming a boomerlope and getting just some chem fuel power up and running. Do we have anyone who is good enough to tame a boomerlope? That is the question. Grief. Handling 13. Congratulations, Grief. You're going to go and get us a boomerlope. Because we need that chem fuel. Are there any other boomerlopes we can tame around the place? Yes, there are. Brilliant. This one close to us. What are you? You are a female. Let's see if we can get a male. Then we can start actually. That's another female. That's a female. That's a female. Oh my God, it's just estrogen for days. Come on. Male boomerlope. Do me a favor here. Come on. Nope. No. Okay. Fine. I suppose we can just get 2 females. That's fine. Grief. Consume your simple meal. You do that. And then tame us a boomerlope. And whatever you do, don't fuck it up. Eat your meal. Fantastic. And now tame a boomerlope. Let's see what happens. Come on, Grief. Do us proud. Do us proud, son. There's a peeler out here. I want to allow that. Come on, Grief. Where are you? You coming? Yes, you are. Come on. Any minute now. Here we go. Oh, yes, of course. You're bringing Jules out with you too, because you're Jules' handler. Let's see how this goes. Also, let's turn on the air conditioner because it's quite warm in here. Come on, Grief. Come on, buddy. Come on. And tame failed. Dang it. It was worth a try. It was worth a try. Javelina, thank you. You are building a crematorium. I appreciate that. This is one chonky boy. It takes a long time to build. Cruz is still butchering away at all of our enemies. Fantastic. Excellent job, Cruz. 10 out of 10 work. Oh, thank goodness. Theven and Kovar are out planting our crops finally. We desperately need those going. Wow. Just wow. I'm still reeling from just how crazy that last attack was. Apostle birds are back. They don't care. They care not for our mortal affairs. They laugh at us. They laugh at us, the apostle birds. Mocking us. Right, that's it. Get the walls built back up. Get that wall fixed. Good. Fantastic. Shin, what are you doing? You're fishing? Cool. You do that. Though, what else could you be doing, Shin? Are you any good at growing? You are. Okay, Shin. Hunting. No longer a high priority. Anyone who can grow shall not hunt. Okay? Rin is going to be our only hunter for the time being. Because Rin is shit at growing. Good. Shin is bringing home another sea snake, apparently. Cool. Why not? Yes, that's good. Grow, grow. We need food. We need more food than just dead people and animals. We need some veggies. we need a little bit of greenery in our diet. It's the only way I can really put it. Look at these guys. They're just going off. Oh, hello. Steven is on a food binge. Damn it, Steven. We only just got that food back. Now you're going to go and eat it all. God, this guy. Tasty, tasty water. That is one very wet apostle bird. Oh, hello. We have a crow. Look at that. The crow has just come in and bullied its way to the bird bath. Welcome, crow.
Just one more for exotic bird bingo.
Wow, look at that. So handsome. He's just told all of the apostle birds to fuck off. It's my turn in the bird bath now. Get out of here. I notice there's a bit of food floating in here. I'm probably going to have a pick at that. It's mine now. It must be hot. I would love to have one as a pet. Yes, absolutely. Crows are the best. Absolutely. They would make very cool pets, or at least to even just to like get friendly with like the local crows in your area by feeding them and stuff. Like there's so many stories. Have you read the Crow Army story in Reddit? I've read a lot of stories about like how people become friends with crows and the crows like follow them around and help them out and like find lost things for them and bring them gifts. Crows are just great. They're just the best. Oh, gorgeous. These would follow her and get mad if someone got close. That's so cool. And then start annoying. That's so cool. It's like having your own private bird, like mafia following you around. It's just like getting assistance, getting protection from the bird mob. Oh, they're so smart. Extreme break risk. Rin, what are your needs? What are your needs, Rin? You're observing a lot of rotting corpses, and we've been butchering a lot of humans. I understand your pain. Can I offer you some nice antidepressants in this trying time? Honestly, Rin, you're going to have to toughen up. There's going to be a lot of dead people lying around for a long time, my friend. And while you're going, haul those antidepressants back home, please. We need them quite badly. Hopefully Rin's extreme break risk will go down a little bit once those antidepressants kick in, and maybe once she has a little sleep. That'd be good. Little boom rat just running around here. What are you doing, a little boom rat? Are you one of ours? Yes, you are. Boom rat 6 is wandering. Cool. We're stocked back up on human flesh, which is nice. We have 482 human meat just sitting there in the freezer. It's good to know. Always good to have. Jess is messaging me on the side. Just 900 more coins, she says. Yeah, he's saving up for the resurrector. Yep. God damn it. We will get Shimmering Sapphire back on their feet if we can help it. It's a priority, don't worry. What have you done? You just left 9 raw venison sitting on the floor there for Sammy, our prisoner. Lovely. Sammy the prisoner, what's your deal? I think we might have caught you just then in the last raid, and you're actually not terrible. You're a good fighter. Sammy, we're gonna try and recruit you eventually, because we can't just have you sitting here eating all of our food. We want to actually bring you on board to become a fighter for us. Thank you. Stephen, what are you doing, Stephen? You're just wandering. Grief failed to calm Stephen down. Well, it was a good try, Grief. It was a good try. Now Grief is going to try and attempt to recruit Sammy. That'd be good. Shin is doing the Lord's work, planting corn. Brilliant. We are so far behind. We are so far behind on food production. We have none of our crops in yet. It's real bad. It's real bad. Who can we bring back onto more food production? I feel like we can maybe bump down the construction. I feel like we can... What else can we bump down? Cooking. Cooking is still important. Crafting. We can definitely bump down crafting. We don't need crafters. All right. We need people. Anyone who has the capacity to pick up a handful of seed and throw it in the fucking dirt, they need to be doing it. Okay? No excuses. Themac is no longer pigging out on food. That's good to know. Javelina, what are you doing? Yes, well, okay, so what Javelina is doing is she is planting plants for us, which is great. Thank you. I appreciate that. But did you have to start with the pot plants? I'm not sure the pot plants are the highest priority right now. They're pretty. I won't deny that. They're quite pretty, but I feel like, the food is probably a little bit more important. Speaking of the food, how much hay have we got? We have so much hay. Let's get rid of this, and we're just going to make all of this daisies instead of hay. I have a body in the freezer. Yes. Bird! The apostle birds are back. You want to have another look at the apostle birds? They scream. They scream so much. You can see one was just like, ah! Yes, we do have a body in the freezer. That's the body of Shimmering Sapphire. Yes. Yeah, we're working really hard to bring Shimmering Sapphire back from the dead. Jess is saving up all of her RimWorld silver in the chat to buy a resurrector so we can bring Shimmering Sapphire back to life. Rin is on a Psychite binge. Again, sure, why not? Crematorium. Let's go back to the game. Crematorium. We need to start burning corpses. But only rotten corpses. Yes. And for the apparel, we are going to be burning only tainted apparel, no clean apparel, only bio-coded stuff and tainted stuff. So stuff that we can't wear, we're going to burn that too. Someone can do that once we get all of our crops in, of course. All right. Just eat the body. Well, just consume Shimmering Sapphire, and then perhaps her spirit will be like imbued in one of the other colonists. or maybe just eat them. You really are, you no math genius. You really are getting into the spirit of the game. For someone who hadn't really seen the game much until I started playing it, I feel like you're really embracing the spirit of RimWorld. So quick to just say, just eat the person. Why not just eat the why not just eat the colonist? Look at these birds. Look at these birds getting right up in our grill there on the camera. Oh, it's kind of making me want to go and have a swim, you know? That is not a compliment. That's a compliment in my books. It's a compliment of sorts. It's a compliment of sorts. Oh dear. All right. Things are slowly returning to normal. We have some food getting grown. We have some medicine being grown. We have a little bit of power coming back. Grief has failed to calm Rin down, so Rin's just going to go and binge on some more drugs. Fine, you do that, I suppose. Shimmering Sapphires just chilling. Net, what are you doing? You're hauling all the dead people back here. Exactly, exactly. Kovar! Kovar is wandering around in a psychotic state. It happened because you don't like the fact that we're butchering humans. Look, I'm sorry, but we gotta, sometimes, you know, sometimes you gotta crack a few humans to make a human omelet. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. People are not impressed with all the humans that we're butchering. I must say. But, you know, the greater good. The greater good. Okay. How are we doing? Exhaustion. Stephen is exhausted. You're going to go to bed. Good. You do that. It's nighttime. All is quiet on the rim. Okay, who's in these graves? Bee, Hunter, Bourne, and Colmea. Okay, Lance. I don't even know where Lance even ended up. Oh, here's Lance. Right, Javelina. Javelina, I need you to go and open this grave, okay? And then I need you to go and bury Lance in that grave, okay? Because we cannot be having any more of these raiders in our graves, okay? Good. No, don't bury that person. Don't bury that person. You need to go and bury Lance. Prioritize cleaning the corpse. No. Too heavy. Cannot pick up Lance. Too heavy. Really? Oh. Okay. No. Stop trying to bury the person. Go home. No. Don't. I swear to God. Okay, who can pick up Lance? Kovar. No, you're not even with us. You're not even lucid. Ne, can you? Cannot pick up Lance. Too heavy. Who can pick up Lance? Stephen. Do I need to get the bear to go and pick up Lance? We may need to get the bear to pick up Lance. Okay, can we just reserve this? Assign colonist. Lance. Assign. There. Javelina. Good. Stop trying to put the guy there. These graves we are going to open too. Javelina, do that, and then I can forbid the graves to stop people from burying those stupid raiders in there. They do not deserve the honor of a burial, even of being buried alongside our animals, like Lance is about to be. Thank you. Go to bed. No, don't do that. Can I? I can't forbid them. Okay, that's fine. Storage. Clear all. I'm going to do that for all of these. Storage, clear all. I can just copy the settings, but it just feels so much better just going to each one and clearing them. Javelina, drop that person and just go to bed. Good. Psychite addiction. Rin has developed an addiction to psychite. Fantastic. while pregnant in the 3rd trimester, for that matter. Good, good. Rin has decided to go on a drug binge while heavily pregnant, which can only be good. That could make things interesting. Oh god. Oh god, this game. Oh, we have chem fuel. Fantastic. Did we end up taming boomalopes? We did. We have boomalopes, which means we have chem fuel, which means we have power. Unlimited power. Yes. Sorry, I'm just a little bit excited about that because we desperately needed more power. Chem fuel generator, where are we going to put you? Let's pop you, I don't know, where are you least likely to get hit and destroyed? Probably here, to be honest. We might as well just put the chem fuel generator here, near where our sources of chem fuel are. And we'll just build. Just build out like that. Inside? Do we have the space, though? I kind of don't want to take up any of the interior with a chem fuel generator, you know? I could build a little shed around it, so it is undercover. They make heat. It's true. Yes, you make a very good point. All right. We're doing it. Power. Chem fuel generator. Where are we going to run it? In our new rumpus room. Fantastic. How about just here? We can run it just here. It's sort of this way. It sort of just looks like it's an extension of the wall, right? Dividing the hallway from this new room here. I feel like that's not terrible. Like, not too terrible. And then we'll just run the power like that. Okay. Storage, once again, is just all kinds of messed up, completely overloaded. But it's nothing we can't handle. Many people sitting and rotting out in the heat, out in the spring heat. Oh dear. Including these guys who have been dug up from their grave because they don't deserve it. Grr. Oh, what do we got here? Steel Iqua. Sure, we'll allow that. I'm sure we can sell that to someone for something. Get a little bit of money off them. Temperature-wise, I've finally got the temperature mod on, so let's actually see what the temp's like. Indoors, quite comfy. We're getting some warmth from the crematorium, actually, which is good, and we'll get even more from this generator, from the Jenny, which is even better. In here, in these areas, 21. That's pretty good. Quite happy with that. Sweet. Tattered apparel, yes. People's clothes are starting to wear out, which is not ideal. We're going to need to get some new clothes eventually. We can do that, but it's not a priority yet. What is a priority, however, is building this chem fuel generator because we're running out of power. Javelina, get to work. That's the way. Come on, Javelina. You are our leader. We are depending on you. Probably worn out from all the stabbings. Yeah. I feel like being plunged with a knife multiple times over is a good way to wear out a shirt. Hey. Understandable. Have a great day. Sure. Javelina, you do that. You haul those components. You just haul those components. Few brownouts going on around the place. That's fine. We won't have that problem soon. No math genius wants me to stretch, and I will. Thank you. I will. I need a good stretch. Thank you. I needed that. That's a good stretch. I hear birds. Yes, I know. I do have a tendency to high pitch high high pitch squeak while stretching when it's a particularly good stretch. Okay, power. We have power. Good. Are we finally running a net gain in power? We are. Yes, we have excess power getting generated. Finally. Oh. Okay. Our power woes are behind us for now. Let's check the temperature now that we have this on. Yeah, that's really cranked the temp up in here, actually. Hopefully that's not going to get dangerously high. What is it, 25 degrees and rising. We may need to pop a vent in there. This may get too hot for us because we have the crematorium, we have the chem fuel generator, we have a heater, and we also have the exhaust from the cool room. So we probably are going to want to vent this. 26 degrees. Yep. All right. We're going to vent a little bit of this. But this is good. This will really help us in winter. This is definitely not a bad thing. This will really help us in winter. Where are we going to vent? Open the hospital vent. True. Very true. Yeah, we can sort of let a bit of that flow in here. I still think that's going to be too much excess, but we'll see. Shin, go and flick that switch for me. See what happens. 27. Build complete. Cremate corpse. Fantastic. Oh, no. Did I not tell you to do that forever? I need you to do that forever. Do both of these forever. Thank you. 28. Yeah, it's still very warm in there. I could throw a vent in here, actually. We could just connect all of these areas by vent and just see how much of our base we can heat up all at once. I think that might be the go. Let's do that. Let's build another vent just here. And that will do for now. Javelina, you can do that for us. How hot is it getting? 29 degrees. If it goes much higher, this is going to start hurting. Okay, this is all open now. The whole area is now 29 degrees, but it should start venting into here. 25. Oh, this is hilarious. 25 degrees. Oh, it's so warm. I love it. I love how warm it is. 30 degrees. This is going to be brilliant in winter, but this is a little bit scary now in summer, I must say. Though it doesn't seem to be going much higher than 30. If we have a heat wave, this is absolutely going to kill us. Oh, that's hilarious. Maybe it caps out at 30. That's not so bad. That's not so bad at all. And the good thing is actually is that it means that our heaters aren't having to work overtime as well, which is always good. Yes. 31. Okay, no, heat's still rising. All right, I'm going to have to build a vent. I'm going to have to vent some of this heat. If I vent it out this end, it is going to be closest to the border where more raiders could come in and just smash their way in easily. But maybe that's not such a bad thing. If they default to that, then this is a nice big open area that I can just build barricades at fairly easily. Having said that, I think it is safer still just to get a vent down here like I had before. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to deconstruct that. I'm going to build a copy of that just there. Actually, no, I'll put the vent behind. Put the vent behind the crematorium. We'll do that. We'll deconstruct that. Javelina, you're going to prioritize deconstructing that limestone wall before everyone inside gets roasted. Good. Now you're going to prioritize knocking that one down before you go and build that vent. Thank you. Go and haul that. And then prioritize working on that. Brilliant. Love your work. Love your work, Javelina. Already, the temperature's dropping a little bit inside. Oh, this acts as a wall. Oh, I see. The crematorium is actually stopping the temperature from flowing out there. We may need to move this back a notch. A little bit annoying, but what can you do? Let's cancel moving this and we'll just deconstruct it for now. We'll just uninstall it rather. Javelina. Uninstall that. And then we're going to reinstall this just there. Javelina, go and do that for me, please. Thank you. And then we are going to... Oh, we can't move it. Of course we can't move it. Gah! Annoying. Much annoy. Fuck it. We have blocks for days. Javelina, deconstruct the crematorium. It pains me to do this. Maybe we just move the crematorium. Hey, maybe we just move the crematorium somewhere where it's not going to be as in the road. Is this vent working at all? It's 30 degrees inside. Come on, we need this to drop. Yes, it's dropping. 29. And actually, we don't have the crematorium in here anymore too, which is probably helping. Maybe I just pop a crematorium up here. We have our two big heat sources up here, hey? That wouldn't be the worst. It's going to cut a little bit into our rumpus room area, but it's not the end of the world. And yeah, it's going to be a little bit far away from our dead body dumping zone. Maybe I pop the crematorium here. Maybe I just build like a little shed for it. It's going to get a debuff from being outside, but if I build a little shed around it, that won't happen. But then we don't get the benefit of the heat. These are the things you have to think about in this game. There's so much to think about forever. You can never escape it. Right, production. We're going to build yet another crematorium. Just there. And then we are going to move our wooden stool just there. Okay, how's the planting going? We are still not there. We still don't have nearly enough crops planted. It's starting to worry me. Shin's going out early in the morning though and getting a start on it, so that's good. Excellent work, Shin. Yeah, you know what? I'm changing my mind. I'm changing my mind again. Forever changing my mind. I'm just going to throw you here. Javelina, when you wake up, I need you to build a new crematorium so we can continue burning the bodies of our enemies. Please and thank you. Good morning, Rin. You're waking up and consuming a simple meal. And then what are you doing today, Rin? You're going back to bed. Wow. What a guy. Javelina, you're 80% of the way to being awake. There is no food left. Not ideal. Who's our cooker? Grief and Rin. Grief. Yes, you're fairly well rested. Grief, I need you to wait. Oh, we have no food left. God, we go through that meat so quickly, don't we? Oh, okay. Looks like we're all having human kibble for breakfast again, folks. That's fine. Nothing to be done about it. It's just the way it goes. Javelina, you can wake up now. Go and build this for me. Then you can have some food and some recreation. These crops. We need these crops coming through. We have just all the potatoes ready to get sown and grown. This corn, which takes a long time to grow but yields really good food. We're going to take advantage of that fertile soil. We're also taking advantage of that for some more smoke leaf and some heel root. Up here, what are we doing here? We are just doing corn for days up here. Oh, no. And yes, that's right. Hops and psychoid. That's right. We need some psychoid and some hops because we want to start making some beer and we want to start producing our own medicine. These are priorities. These are the things that we want to do while the weather is good. We want to get some. We want to get some good drugs on the go, as well as a bit of booze, because I feel like that will probably help us. Our religion is based on, substance use. It's a part of our culture. So I feel like it'll really help everyone's mood if we can get some booze on the go. Javelina's working again. Almost finished with that crematorium. The temperature inside is already rising. If we have a heat wave, we will die, which is fun. Medical treatment. Javelina, what's your problem? Your asthma? What's your deal? As someone who loves shrooms, I approve that message. Exactly, right? Oh, that'd be great. It'd be great if we could grow some shroomies. That'd be fantastic. Maybe we can use a little bit of this rice or a little bit of this corn and as a get a bit of spawn happening. Grow some shrooms. All right. Temperature. What is happening? Is it cold enough in here? No, because it is. I think it's because also it's too cool. It's too warm out here. That the cool room isn't running as efficiently. But so long as it still stays below 0, I'm happy. I'm thinking maybe it's time we start flowing this warm air further through the base into people's bedrooms and stuff, hey? Yeah. I think that's probably a good idea. So let's mine that out and get a vent there. And here, I suppose, we can mine this out and get a vent there. Yeah. Javelina. Sky Gifts poll is up. Thank you, Jess. For those of you in the chat, make sure you jump in and vote on what's going to drop from the sky next. Will it be good? Will it be bad? There's only one way to find out. Javelina, you're doing good work. Temperature indoors, 30 degrees. Temperature in the cool room, -1. It's still manageable. Javelina, now go and work on this one. What do we got here? Walls. Yes, we can start building our walls through here. That'll be good. Twitch event. They've sent a cargo pod. Thank you, chat, for the cargo pod. What's inside? What do we got? Camel wool. Yay. We can always use more wool. We're definitely... Well, no storage space. God. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Yeah, we can always use more wool. That was very close. Oh, God. What was the other option? Do I want to know what the other option would have been? Shin has gotten food poisoning from blue blade fillet, dangerous food type. Oh, I suppose maybe you're eating raw fish. Or maybe blue blade is... Meteorite or raid drop. Someone chickened out. More enemies into the base. Oh my god, that would have been the last thing we needed. Thank god that didn't happen. Right, temperature. How are these temperatures doing now? Still gets alarmingly hot inside at the last second. Wow. Yeah, it still gets uncomfortably hot in here. It was shimmering for sure, protecting the frozen body from the heat of the meteorite. Oh, of course. Of course. Yes, Jess wanted to make sure that Shimmering Sapphire didn't accidentally thaw. Javelina is wandering around in the daze because she ate raw food. No, Jess voted meteorite. Wow. Thanks. Appreciate that. We need some food. What can we hunt? Alpacas and a goose. Do we want to do a wild goose? Or will Cam the arsonist goose come back to haunt us? If I kill the wild goose, will Cam the arsonist goose just come and set fire to my base? There's only one way to find out. Warning, wild geese have a 25% base chance to attack when harmed. Okay, you know what? On second thought, I don't want to chance that. I don't want to chance getting attacked by wild geese, especially if they're going to be an arsonist goose, because that sounds like a bad time. We're just going to go after the nice, safe alpacas, I think. A wild goose chase. I like it exactly. Hannah, we wanted you to get some exotic metals. Oh, well, true. Meteorites do have metals. That would have been nice, depending on what the meteorite is. Sometimes meteorites just have stone on them, which is less useful. Look at all these deer. All right. We still have a hunter assigned, don't we? Yes, Rin is a hunter who is no good at growing, so Rin is going to be our one going out and hunting. That's good. No storage space. Things marked for urgent hauling have no place. Camel wool. Oh, really? We can't get wool in here? What's going on? What's going on here? Foods, manufactured, raw resources, items, body parts. Buildings, chunks, corpses. What's happening? What have we got? Manufactured textiles, wools. Okay. Let's have a look. Manufactured. Manufactured textiles. We want to allow all textiles. All textiles will be allowed in this storage area. Goodness. Okay. Bedtime for you, No Math Genius. Thanks for jumping in. Thank you. Thank you. I will try and have a great rest of the day. You have a good rest of the night and have a good day tomorrow. Thank you for dropping in. Yeah, and we'll see you next time. Night-night. And hydrate, of course. Yes, you need to hydrate me before you go. Thank you. Cheers. We appear to have lost Burbcam. Oh dear. Hello, Burbcam. Oh dear. Okay, we'll have to figure out what's going on with Burbcam, I think. We can do that. Again? I know, Burbcam, so unstable at the moment. Rin, why are you sleeping outside? Why are you downed? Goodness me, grief. Go and rescue Rin. Rin, what's your problem? Oh, it's the psychite withdrawal. Of course it is, and you're still pregnant. We desperately need that I have no idea how we're even going to try and raise a baby while all this is going on, but we'll do our best. Damn it! And it's probably for the best that Rin is here in the hospital bed. Major break risk. Shin, why are you unhappy? You are in immense pain. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, because you have major food poisoning. Okay, my friend, go and take some painkillers. Okay. Rin's in a hospital bed and is ready to pop any day. That'll do it. Exactly. Yeah, right? You're in pain, take some painkillers. Makes sense to me. Who's a good builder? Grief, mon frere. I need you to go and build this steel crib for me. Please and thank you. So at the very least, this baby is going to have somewhere to sleep. Right, what are the other things we need for a baby? We need someone set to childcare. So Rin is good at childcare, and which is good because Rin's going to be the mother of the baby. I feel like maybe we could get Javelina high on the childcare priorities too, just so there's someone looking after the baby at all times. We can sort of cycle them out. Wow, not the best time to have a baby on the way, I must say. Sammy, might be a bit late to ask what a baby needs when they're about to be born. Look, I'm a first-time RimWorld parent, okay, Jules? It's natural. It's natural to not know what you're doing sometimes. Sammy the prisoner. He's a bit slow in coming on board because he doesn't like us. He doesn't like the prison cell that he's in. He is just generally an unhappy chappy. So what I'm going to do for him is give him a pot plant, and that'll make it all better. You can thank me later. You can thank me by coming and joining us. Javelina, are you still having a mental break? Yes, you are. Oh. Right, hunters. Oh, that's right. Our one hunter is lying in bed, having withdrawals, having drug withdrawals. Grief, you're our new hunter now. Once you're done, training the bear, go and kill some animals. Yes, and you go out with him. Go, Jules. Look at that. Jules is going out. Jules the bear is going out with Grief, doing some hunting. Good shot. Fantastic work. Jules the bear is coming in as backup. Excellent job. All the other deer have run away because their friend just got absolutely obliterated with an assault rifle. Oh, it looks peaceful out here. Stephen and Kovar just working out in the fields. So wholesome. It's a lovely spring day, and they're just working out in the fields, planting some corn. Yeah. Javelina is still wandering around in a psychotic state. Serenade has decided to go and have a little pray in the temple. I didn't know you were religious, Serenade. Grief is having a tantrum because he ate kibble. What are you trying to destroy? No. You don't destroy that. He's trying to destroy our hay. Okay, someone needs to stop him. Who's nearby? Hello, Cruz. Don't try and romance Grief. Can you please try and arrest Grief? Watch out, Shimmering Sapphire. It's all right. He's not going for Shimmering Sapphire. He's just going for the... Is he even going for the hay? Yes, he is. One more hit of that hay. Oh, God damn it. God damn it, Grief. That is really, really annoying. We worked really hard to grow that hay, man. All right, fine. We're just gonna have to grow more. Because we kind of need that. But that's fine. You know what? We were going to make this our next animal zone anyway. So, let's just do that. Oh, expand zone. Now that I'm looking at this, it's actually a pretty shithouse animal zone because it's got hardly any soil in it. But whatever, we'll do it. We will fill that with hay grass. Maybe we'll expand the animal zone further up or out. Who knows? We'll figure it out. Rin, how you doing? Have you had the baby yet? Yes? No? No baby? No baby yet? All right, it's only a matter of time. We finally have some food going again because we've gone and killed a few deer. Although we do need Grief back out there doing some hunting. That'd be good. Grief is trying to calm Javelina down. Actually, that's pretty good. Thank you. These graves we no longer need out here because these are just full of raiders, and we can probably just burn them, can't we? Yeah. Goodness me. Grief. Your handling work is fantastic. You're doing wonderfully, but I do feel like your hunting needs to take priority. Javelina has collapsed due to extreme exhaustion. It was bound to happen eventually, and is no longer wandering in a psychotic state. That's good. It's all happening. It's all happening on the Rim today, folks. Just the crazy, crazy life of the RimWorld. Who's this? A little turkey friend out here. That's cool. We have a little lynx who's a bit cute. I do like the lynx. It'd be kind of cool if we could tame a lynx. We don't need to tame a lynx. We certainly can't feed a lynx. Oh, I mean, we have a shitload of kibble. We probably could feed a lynx if we really wanted to. But maybe next time. Maybe later. We don't need to do that yet. Need a new cat. This is true actually. We did lose our actual cat last time, didn't we? So maybe we replaced Jules the cat with Jules the bigger cat. Sure. Just for funsies. Twitch drop. Jules has sent me 1 bionic animal leg. So now we have 2 bionic animal legs. So I know you're thinking here. So because you were talking about this at the end of the last stream, you want to put 2 bionic legs on the back of the polar bear, right? And then you want to put like a fucking mechanical claws on the 2 front legs of the bear. So the bear will have movement speed buff and horrible, terrifying mechanical claws to fuck people up at the front. Is that the thinking? Don't think you can put power claws on animals. Oh. Even with our little mods that we're using. They have separate prosthetics. Ah, I see. So I need to make a special power claw for the animal. I need to make a bear power claw. There aren't animal variants of power claws. What? That's disappointing. You have any bear claws? No, we're out of bear claws. That's what RimWorld says to me. Well, that's a shame. That's all right. I'm sure we can think of lots of other ways to make our bear super overpowered and frankly fucking terrifying. Don't worry. We'll think of something. All right. We need to get these mini turrets installed somewhere. We need to sort of really actually think about what we're doing with our defense, don't we? We will be running power out here eventually, so maybe we pop a mini turret up here in this little bunker. You can. Ooh, okay. Things are getting interesting. We can potentially put power claws on the animals. With the A Dog Said mod. Yeah, and we do have that. We have A Dog Said installed. The steel mini turret. Oh, I don't want to put it just there because that will invade the wind turbine space. Okay, we're going to cancel that. We're going to build that one out. Or, yeah, okay. You know what? We're going to build we're going to surround that with a turret, and then we're sort of going to go like that. Yeah. Yes. We're going to put it's going to be like a proper fucking foxholes with turrets, and it's going to be great. We're going to run our power up here. Power claws as leg replacements. Yes, fantastic. That's what I like to hear. Putting power claws on the bear sounds like something that's so batshit crazy, it's going to be the best thing ever. Should also run redundant conduits since it's a combat zone. Yes, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Let's run another one down that way. Good thinking. Smart. I like it. Right. Turret. The thing is, raiders will prioritize attacking mini turrets if I remember correctly. So anywhere we build a mini turret is going to become like a hotspot for the raiders when they do come in. Oh, hello. What's happening? A heat wave. The moment we've all been fearing has arrived. A heat wave has struck, which means that this zone here indoors is about to get very toasty. Ah, dear. And we have a major break risk. Cruz, what's your problem, man? What are your needs? You ate human meat. Yes, I know. No one likes eating human meat. Go and take some drugs and get over it. Keep the doors open. Yep. We'll just flush this out. We just need to remember to close them back up if we get attacked. Can you here? Walk through here, Cruz. Hold the doors open. Thank you. The crematorium vent's rotated wrong. Is it? It's going out and out, isn't it? That looks right to me. Yeah. And that one's right too. Yeah. Indoors, 34 degrees. Wow, look at all the heat. All the heat just roaring through this doorway. The line was going horizontal. Yeah, it looks a little funny because it looks like that. Yeah. I love the heat roaring out this door. That's hilarious. Right, we may need to open a few more doors. Let's just hold all of these doors open. That one, that one, that one, and that one. Actually, this one probably not as important because it's not connected to the others. So no, that's fine. Let's open these ones. We just really need to remember not to leave them open if we get attacked. Major break risk? Who now? It's still Cruise. That's all right. Cruise, you've had your antidepressant. That'll kick in eventually, surely. How's being back at work going? Yeah, not bad. I'm happy enough with it. Yeah, I'm lucky that I really enjoy what I do for work. Working in the LGBTQ sector is good. And the first week back was, oh, look, the dog's opening the door for us. Thank you, Serenade. You're so clever. You're a clever girl. So yeah, it's not been a stressful week back at work. My manager's really cool. He's just like, look, just take it really easy, take it really slow. It's the first week back. Yeah, so I'm very lucky in that sense. Indoors, still not good. Still 36 degrees indoors. Although it is 46 degrees outside, that is getting dangerous very quickly. That is getting dangerous to the point where we are probably going to have to bring people inside because they're going to start getting a heat stroke. Javelina, it hasn't started yet. Steven, it hasn't started yet. Okay, once they do start getting the initial stages of heat stroke, though, we are going to force them back inside to cool off. But so far, not bad. Not that inside is much better, because inside is still 40 degrees. We may need to literally put them in the cool room. We may need to literally go and throw them inside here. Wow, I may actually need to just get air conditioning happening inside soon. Hey. Heat stroke. Right, here we go. It started. Shin. Heat stroke. Initial. All right, before that gets much worse, we really need to start thinking about cooling down the inside. Yeah, maybe we do put in an air conditioner. It might be time. This might be a necessary step. We can just pop a couple of them in, even like there and there. Cruz is binging on Smoke Leaf. The final straw was his friend Lance died. Not only did his friend Lance die, his friend Lance died a humiliating death where he brought shame upon the rest of his colony. So yeah, no wonder you're not feeling very happy. All right. Temperature. Let's get some coolers happening. Let's just throw one like there and there. Deconstruct those. Just to keep things comfortable, we have the energy surplus for it because we have this chem fuel generator going, and we still have plenty of chem fuel on the go, keeping us topped up because we have our two boomalopes who are really helping us out. Sapphire, Shimmering Sapphire, how you doing? Not refrigerated. Okay, this is a problem. Yes, we've got to the point where it is so hot in here that the cool room is not working properly. Okay. It's all right. It's a slight problem. Bad. Yes, that's all right. You're not going to spoil for another day or two. It's fine. Who else is good at building? Grief. Yeah, sure. Try and calm Cruz down, whatever. But once you've finished trying to calm Cruz down, I want you to go and build this cooler. Okay? Cruz has successfully been calmed down. Fantastic. The closer they get to spoiling, the more likely they go insane when resurrected. It's all right. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. What is in here? 14 degrees. Oh, God. Come on. Javelina, what are you doing? No, don't go to bed. Go and work on this cooler. It's all right. We can do this. We can do this. Now the question is this going to even be enough to cool down in here if I close the doors? The answer is probably no. Was it in here? 6 degrees, 5 degrees? God. 4, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2. All AC to maximum cold. Yep. It may even be that we need to just... maybe we just need to build a second AC in here to bolster this first one. There we go. Come on. Yes. -1. 0, -1, 0, -1. Okay, Shimmering Sapphire's frozen again. Shimmering Sapphire's okay. Shimmering Sapphire's frozen. We're safe for now. We're probably using all of our power, but that's fine. This is the important thing is that we're safe for now. Better fucking be. Quest available, the extravagant building. We do not have time to build an extravagant building. No, piss off. I do not want to build an extravagant building. I already have a very shitty building that I'm working very hard to keep working. So no, we're not going to be building any extravagant buildings for you anytime soon. Thank you. They're usually pretty small and mundane. Yeah, I know, but I don't want to. They're boring. I think it's time that we build another AC in here. I think maybe we can prioritize that. Posture check. Thank you. My posture was actually real shithouse. And hydrate. Oh my goodness. We're just doing it all at once. Sit up straight and have a drink of water. They say extravagant, but then it's small enough to fit inside someone's bedroom. This is true. 1 more hour and you can get a resurrector. Okay, we just need to keep you on ice for 1 more hour. We're gonna get this extra cooler in here, okay? We're gonna keep you alive. We're gonna keep you alive if it's the last thing we do. And now prioritize working on that cooler. We're gonna raise the temp in here for a little bit, but I think it's important that we do it now at nighttime when it's not too hot. Yeah. Hype. Exactly. Hype in the chat. Give us all the hype. All the hype for bringing you back to life. Mad alpaca. A local alpaca's gone mad and will attack everyone it sees. Sure. Grief. You want to go and take care of that for me? There's a heater in that room. There is a heater in that room. We can remove it. That's fine. Come on, Grief. Take out that alpaca. Come on. You're getting very close. You're getting dangerously... What the fuck? The AI in this game. I swear to God. Good shooting. Don't hit the bear, though. What did I just say, Grief? Wow. Actually, not bad, though. Didn't take a hit from... Didn't actually take a hit. That's good. Took a couple of kicks, though. Couple of kicks from the alpaca, but other than that, Jules the polar bear has come away unscathed. Good. Let's cool this down again now. We probably don't need to have these set quite so low now. We can probably just put them back to a normal amount and see what happens. 9, 8, 7, 6, 7, 8, 4. Okay, maybe we do need to turn them down really high. Really low, rather. Let's uninstall that. Let's open both of these doors. Javelina, stop smoking. Uninstall that for me. That's the way. Oh, yeah, you're going to walk through that door anyway. Thank you. Oh, You didn't do it in the end. Nah, go out here. Good afternoon, Steve. How are you? How are you doing? Good to see you. Okay, what's our temperature in here? -5. Yes, good, good, good. Cool room. The cool room's working. We have 2 coolers in here now. Shimmering Sapphire is still frozen. It's less than an hour, and we will be able to bring Shimmering Sapphire back, okay? Okay. We're getting there. We're doing it. Good. Just chilling on this end. Finally set up your desk so your computer's been moved from a bedside table to a desk. Your computer was on a bedside table. That's classic. I love it. Well, I'm glad you've got it set up now. That's good. Otherwise, Jess was probably going to have to do a posture check on you sitting at your bedside table to use your computer. Glad to hear you're doing well. Glad to hear you're just chilling. Getting plenty of rest. Volcanic winter. Some distant volcano or fire has begun spewing massive quantities of ash into the atmosphere. Ash in the atmosphere will obscure the sun. Temperatures will drop and plants will suffer for lack of sunlight. It could pass in a few weeks or it might last many quadrums. Oh, come on. Game. Why? Yay, says Jess. Well, I mean, on the upside, it's going to get a lot cooler here. And for that matter, we're still in the middle of a heat wave. Will this cancel out the heat wave? Is this going to be like a Futurama situation where like global warming was cancelled out by nuclear winter? Better chance of keeping Shimmering Sapphire alive. I know, that's all you care about. I know that. I know that's your priority. All right. Oh, jeez. We've literally just got our crops in as well. We've literally just gotten close to finishing our crops. Bloody hell. This is going to be bad news if we start losing all of our food. I am not going to be a happy camper. But it is what it is. What can you do? You know, just can't complain, I suppose. Javelina, are you doing some building for me? Yes, good, thank you. Jules the bear has fully healed. Fantastic. I could buy you a ton of food or save up for the Resurrector. Which one will you get? Let me think. The needs of the many or the needs of Shimmering Sapphire? What are you going to choose? Well, our vert has rotted away in storage. Wait, is it too hot in here? No, it's still cold in here. God, that was... Jeez. Getting a little bit worried here. Getting slightly concerned. Stop with your Vulcan proverbs. Javelina, what are you doing? You're building. Javelina, you just built over a vent. Wait, what's happening? Steven is having a sad wander. Final straw was because you're imprisoned. Are you still not over that? Come on, dude. One Shimmering Sapphire can help many. Well, this is true. Okay. Philosophically, I can see how that makes sense. Why is there even a vent here? We don't need that anymore. Deconstruct that. Is this a trolley problem? How bad is the food situation? Okay, we've just killed some more alpacas actually, so the food situation isn't too dire. We are just getting by. Depending on how bad this volcanic winter's going to get, then this may be a problem. But for now, we're safe. All right. Minor break risk. Heat stroke. Who's getting heat stroke? Rin. Rin's getting heat stroke. Because Rin is sitting inside where it's boiling hot still. It's 38 degrees indoors. Understandable. I feel like putting the chem fuel generator indoors at the start of spring was a bad move. I feel like we should probably move it elsewhere. Although, at the same time, YOLO. You know what I'm saying? Cruz, doing a great job butchering all those alpacas. Javelina, you going to do some more building? Yes, you are. You're going to go and dig at the smoothed marble. Brilliant. You're going to put another vent in there for us. That'd be good. Maybe it should be in a ventilated shed with vents to the outside and then vents into the main house. Yeah, well, I mean, that's kind of what I was thinking, putting it in a shed here. And you're right. We could just vent it into the house. In summer, vent it outside. Yes, exactly. In summer, vent it outside. And then in the winter, close the vents. Yeah. In winter, vent it to the inside. I think that's the way to go. That's the smart way to do this. That's the way that we would have done this initially, if we were smarter and better at video games. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Right, we're gonna build that there. We are going to deconstruct that and build a vent here. Then we are going to build, we only need to build it out of marble. That's not a problem. Give it some space, I guess. Well, yeah, we'll just do it like that, I guess. Oh, hello, what's happening? We're getting raided. Oh, come on, really? Really? The nutty snipe. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna stop that. We're gonna cancel that. And that, and that. Because I want to make sure I'm doing this properly, because that would have been blocking the vent probably. Right, nutty snipers. They will prepare for a while and then attack. Who are you? Jeez, there are a whole bunch of dudes with guns. All right, who has guns? Does anyone need to pick up their guns again? Steven, you have your gun, but you're also having a mental break. Kovar, you have your gun. Nair, you are our melee specialist. You should probably... Oh, you do have a gun as a sidearm. Okay, fair enough. All right. We'll wait for these guys to start their attack, and then we'll get in there. Actually, you know what? Javelina, can we prioritize? Yes. Prioritize these power conduits so we can get this this turret up and running, okay? This is what I need you to do. Grief, you doing it? Do that one. It looks like they're building... Javelina. No, don't go back to bed, you fool. Yes, good. Twitch poll. Twitch poll is up. All right, what are we going to have? Rin is in labor. Rin is in labor. Alert, everyone. Rin is about to pop. Rin is about to give birth. She's going to have contractions for a few hours before delivering the baby. The labor may go through several stages of different levels of difficulty and danger. To improve the baby's chances, gather a doctor and others to help with the birth. Select Rin and press gather for birth to start the procedure. We're literally about to get raided. Worst timing. Oh, no. Bet our bucks. Oh, yes, of course. Is Hannah going to win? Yes, no. Yes, you're absolutely right. I need to do that. Geez, but the baby. Rin, where are you going? Why are you re-equipping your assault rifle? You need to go to bed. Okay, Rin, go and lie in this hospital bed, okay? And now, Javelina, go and... Oh, God. Javelina, we need to get you in this room. Is Hannah going to win? Yes, no, we have Steven. Okay. We are going to have to do that. Oh, geez. At the same time that we have a baby on the way. Oh, God. All right. Twitch poll. Twitch poll is about to go up. Let's do this. See if you can earn some owl bucks. Oh, my God. The bloody timing. We're getting attacked by a bunch of snipers, a bunch of literal snipers. That's the point where our colonist decides to go into labor. Bloody hell. All right, poll management. Let's do this. It's just going to take ages to load up. Create a new poll. Decides. Well, you know. All right, let's see. Okay, again, remembering that Twitch doesn't like half of the words in the human language. Hopefully those questions will work. Settings, let's see. Duration, we'll run it for 1 minute. Okay, will the raid go okay? Yes, we have the bear. No, we have Steven. By will the raid go okay, that means, you know, will anyone, you know, will we survive the raid without someone getting killed or kidnapped? All right. Grief. No, I need you to keep constructing. We need to protect this. Javelina. Okay, the doctor has arrived. Right, Rin, what do we do? Inspect baby genes, gather for childbirth. Okay, here's what we're doing. Gather to help a pregnant woman give birth. The doctor will be Javelina. Do we want anyone else to participate? Probably not, because everyone else needs to be out killing the invaders. Sorry. Steven, we could have you. I mean, you are having a mental break at the moment, so maybe that will snap you out of it. You can help. Sure, you're going to be a spectator. Okay, sure, let's try and send you there. Why not? Childbirth has begun. Javelina, do your best. Rin, you do your best too. Just remember to have fun and be yourself, okay? The raiders, you're not attacking yet? No. Ori kills the baby. This is true. Steven could make all the difference, or for better or for worse. Yes, this is the embryo that you sent us right back on the second stream. Our second stream back in episode 2, you sent us an embryo. So now we're going to wait and see if that embryo is going to take off and work for us. Right, the raiders are coming. The assault has begun. We're going to have everyone except you three take up arms and go and gather at the barricades. First colonist sent by the viewers. Technically, you're absolutely right. Yep. That is technically correct, which is the best kind of correct. Rin's labor has begun the final stages, and Steven still hasn't joined in. Oh God, she's screaming. She's screaming. Sounds like a cat. Oh. No time for that. We need to kill these dudes. We have a shootout. A colonist needs rescue. Oh God, Kovar's gone down. Kovar's already gone down. There's no time to get him up just yet. Are his injuries dire? Okay, he's not bleeding out fast enough. So that's fine. The bear, come on, the bear. No! The bear is not doing any killing so much as just operating as a meat shield. It's a very effective meat shield, but not what we need. Come on. Okay, who's not in range here? Cruz. No, you're in range. Nair's really badly hurt, actually. Incredible meat shield. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 meat shield, I must say. Nair, let's move you a little bit. Because this shootout is not... Okay, one of them's down. Are they fleeing? Are they on their way out? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Fantastic. One more down. It's just Raphael Holt is now going. Raphael Holt is legging it. The coward. You coward. Which means that so far we're surviving. Shin, rescue Kovar. So long as no one dies, we'll be good. We have a baby. We have a baby. Healthy childbirth. Rin gave birth to a healthy baby. The childbirth total quality was 76%. Okay, wow. Yeah, as far as childbirths go, I'd give that about a 7.5 out of 10. It's been affected by Rin's age, Javelina's medical skills. There was a loved one present. It was indoors, and 5 out of 5 bed health effects. Okay. The baby has been given the temporary name of baby Schwartz. You can change it until 1 day after birth. How did the raid go? Did we lose? No. Not yet. Not yet. Anyway, 2 people have been injured, but I don't think... No, 3 people have been injured, but I don't think they're going to die. I think it's going to be okay. We do have a baby to name, though. Damn. Jess, did you vote against us? Ye of little faith. That we actually gained colonists. This is true. If you consider the labor part of the raid, we actually have a net gain in colonists after that raid. So it's the opposite of what you predicted, Jess. All right. Okay. So we have a lovely little baby, the child of Rin Schwartz, Edward Schwartz. Sure. I feel like we need to give baby Edward a name, and I feel like we should like a nickname anyway. And I feel like we should name our baby after our good friend No Math Genius, who doesn't have anything named after them yet. So we're gonna do that. Edward No Math Genius Schwartz, welcome to the colony. Javelina, you are not doctoring. No, you need to go and help people because everyone is like super dying. Tend to grief. Do we have any other doctors? Cruz, you can doctor. Fantastic. Ne, are you going to go and rest? Yes, you are. That's good. Cruz, stop that. Don't go to bed. We need you to go and tend to Net. You're already tending to Net. Fantastic. Shin, you are taking Kovar to his bed. The baby is just lying on the ground. The baby's just sitting on the ground. Look, yeah. I feel like we should probably go and put the baby in the crib or something. Not sure. Maybe. I don't know. Javelina? Do you want to maybe do something with this baby? Put No Math Genius somewhere safe. Yes, we should do that. Go and put No Math Genius somewhere safe. And Cruz, you're not going to bed. You need to go and tend to Kovar. Okay. So Javelina is putting the baby in its crib. Cruz is tending to Kovar, who is going to survive. Yep, Kovar is definitely going to survive, which means it's time to answer the poll. Did the poll go okay? The answer is yes. Yes, it did, which means I'm going to have to go and finish the poll as soon as my internet decides to work. Yes, here we go. Manage poll. Why can't I end the poll? Any serious injuries? Nothing too bad. Nothing we can't handle. Why can't I do the poll? I only have view results and new poll, and viewing the results does not let me choose the outcome. Grr. Grr. Very grr. That makes me angry. Right, I'm gonna see if I can finish that poll. I'll do that in a sec. But first, we need to see what else is going on. Any serious injuries? So Kovar was pretty badly banged up, but is fine. Grief was pretty badly banged up, but is also fine. Rin, of course, has just given childbirth, but that's fine. Shimmering Sapphire, how are you doing? You're still frozen. You're fine. All in all, everyone's fine. Lots of raiders out here for us to harvest for their meat. Loose weather pole. All right, let's see how this goes. Weather pole, all right. Outdoors, it's 12 degrees. Okay, it's now started cooling down again, hey? Right. It looks like this volcanic winter has started. So we can probably put these heaters back to normal. These coolers. Oh, no, not that way. Reset. Let's just reset you. Oh, boomalopes as well. What about the boomalopes? Oh, these boomalopes. Yeah, these are our new boomalopes. We're using them to fuel our chem fuel generator because we were dangerously low on chem fuel. Yes, we have them as well as new boom rats. We always have new boom rats. Those boom rats just will not stop fucking. That is all they know is sex. They're sex mad. They're crazed. That's all they do. So, you know what? Boom rats came in handy before. They did. I'm not complaining. About the boom rats fucking. Just merely stating that boom rats, they like to get their fuck on. Right, so we need a proper place to put this chem fuel generator. Not a huge problem anymore in here, of course, because we're about to get a volcanic winter coming in and fucking all our shit up. Not particularly useful, but hey, it's something. They burned a few raiders. They did burn a few raiders. It's nothing. They did well. I'm proud of our boom rats. They died valiantly. They did their job. They did their duty. Whoa, what the? Oh God. Oh God. It's not. It is. It is. Of course it is. Thank you. It's raining men, everyone. We have, well, I mean, the good news is we have no shortage of meat again. We have all of our human meat stockpile just about to get completely replenished. So thank you, everyone. You beautiful, beautiful maniacs. Oh dear. The weather pole came through, and the meteorologist says sunny with a mild chance of raining men, raining dead bodies. Is there anyone alive amongst them? No, we're not going to gain anyone from this. Nope, it's just... Oh, is that a kangaroo? It is a kangaroo. Oh, look at it. A female kangaroo. What can we do with a kangaroo? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's tame a kangaroo and see what we can do with it, because that sounds really cool. Our plants are still growing, which is good. But they're growing slower than normal, of course, because of the volcanic winter cooling things off. What have we got? Oh, some berries. Nice. Do love some berries. And some baby food. That's good. Speaking of which, no math genius, the baby. Anyone looking after you? What are your needs? Food. Someone desperately needs to feed the baby. Shimmering Sapphire is still fine. Still frozen. Still frozen. No missing body parts either, which is good. Okay, right. Baby. Looking after the baby. We need more people looking after the baby. Grief. What are you doing? Javelina, what are you doing? You're feeding baby food to the baby. Fantastic. Javelina, good job. 10 out of 10. We desperately need the baby to be okay. Shin is wandering around, having because of psychite withdrawal. Oh my god. Why the psychite? We have all the weed in the world. Like, we literally have 133 joints of prime best in the RimWorld smoke leaf, and you decide to go for the other drugs. Honestly, these guys, and we haven't even got any fucking psychite growing here yet. Or have we? Oh no, it's this one. Psychoid. Yes, good. Okay, well, these are growing at least. It's better than nothing. Major break risk. Steven and Rin. Steven. Still don't like that we butchered a bunch of people. Yep, understandable. As always, anyone who gets unhappy about the fact that we are butchering our fellow human beings will take an antidepressant. Rin, can you get up? Can you walk? You can. Fantastic. Go and take an antidepressant. No, not a painkiller. No, not that. An antidepressant. Oh, stopping Steven from getting one. No, you can both have one. Exactly. Now, get up and about and see what you can do. Goodness me. Does psychite tea count as a soft drug? I don't know. I always considered it was not particularly hard. So I'm hoping that the withdrawals from it aren't going to be too bad. But still annoying. We have another gun turret here. Which we need to install too. Right, we need to think about what we're actually doing with these. I feel like we could get a turret just here and here, maybe. So we have one here, we have one here and here. Or maybe I just have one here and then another one like here. Decisions. I think maybe here. For if we get attacked from this direction. Yeah, that makes sense. So I'm going to deconstruct that. And instead, there we go. Build that around there. We will, of course, run some power out to here. I think we'll be able to get to this power conduit. I hope so. All right, we're good. We'll get a redundancy out there eventually, but it's not my number one priority. So far, so good. Everyone's happy. Everyone's cool. Except for Shin, who's wandering aimlessly. The growing zone. Let's turn off sowing here. Smart sowing. Sow plants so long as its predicted growth will reach the maximum harvest threshold before it's expected to die. Oh, smart sowing. I feel like that's a mod that Danielle's put on for us. Force sowing, sowing off. Do not sow any plants here for now. I want to focus growing plants elsewhere before we focus on that. We have a Twitch drop. We have a power claw. Jules has dropped us a power claw. Just one more. Oop. Just one more power claw, and we'll be able to do all of the operations that we want to do on the bear. I feel like if we wait for the last power claw. What do we say, Hannah? Oh God, I don't know. What do we say? I say. Oh right. Are you trying to get me to be polite and use my manners? Thank you. Thank you for the power claw. Go. Thank you, Jules. Yes, thank you for the power claw, I suppose. Still need one more though. When we get the final power claw, then we'll do the operation and we'll do all 4 legs at once. Yeah. It's going to be a hell of an operation, but we'll do it. Extreme break risk. What now? Rin. Yeah. That psychite withdrawal is real. I thought we say hell yeah, augment the bear. That's that too. Hell yeah, augment the bear. Couldn't agree with you more. Exhaustion. Steven is exhausted. Steven, go and have a sleep. Go on. Eat your dinner. What are you doing? Go and have some sleep. My goodness. Baby. How's the baby doing? The baby's needs are being met. Okay, the baby has moderate expectations, which is good, I guess. Yep, fantastic. The baby's not going to get too depressed, which is good to know. Oh, jeez. What's our inside temperature like? 21. Perfect. Absolutely spot on. What is the baby even expecting? I don't know. Boobs? I don't know. What is it that babies expect? I don't know. Kovar is no longer incapable of walking. That's good to know. What frame of reference is there? I know the baby's literally just been born. How can it expect anything in life? Okay, we need to start getting serious about our It's a little cold and dry in this room. Yeah, well, I don't know. That works. Yeah. Current power usage is high to keep it nice and cool in here, but that's all good. Everything used to be pink and warm. Oh, God. I used to... I have to use my lungs now. Oh, I know. Imagine not having to use your lungs. Then all of a sudden, everything changes. And suddenly, you have to start breathing on your own. Like some fucking scrub. Honestly. That would annoy me too. So much work. It is. It's a lot of work using your lungs. That's got to be annoying. Why are all of these... What are these beds all doing in here? I totally forgot that we have prisoner beds in here for some reason. We need to just change all of these to regular people beds, or for guest beds. I don't even know why all these beds are in here. I forget. Now you have to breathe for like 80 years. Honestly, breathing overrated. Overrated. All right. What we're going to do is, once people are ready, is we're going to start digging out this area here for our new animal barn. Yes, we have people who will be unhappy if we do mining, but they can get over it. All right. Extreme break risk. Still Rin. Still Rin. What are you doing with Rin? You're breastfeeding, no math genius. Fantastic. You're going to go and sit at the drug lab to breastfeed your baby. It's an interesting choice. But who am I to judge? Not my place. It's not my place to judge. $3.43. Are we getting close? Are we getting close to getting Shimmering Sapphire resurrected? We got to be getting there. We got to be getting there soon, right? Oh my goodness, I could use a little snack. I'll be back in a sec. I need a snack, which means it's time for some Pocky. I found these Pocky like on special yesterday because I think they're new flavors or something. I have no idea if they're any good. We have some Miyazaki yuzu flavor, which actually sounds kind of yummy. Posture check. There we go. Posture's good. Posture's good. So we have some Miyazaki yuzu, which sounds pretty good. We also have limited edition happiness flavor. And I have no idea what the fuck that is. But Pocky happiness flavor, chocolate biscuit stick coated with green apple flavor and sprinkles. Okay. All right, let's try that. Oh, we have a Twitch drop. Logically synced. Oh my god, Resurrector Mech Serum. Jess, in the end, it was Danielle who came through. Logically Synced has sent us one Resurrector Mech Serum. Oh my god, indeed. Oh my god. Okay, right. We're doing it. It's happening. It's finally happening. All right. Do we need to have like a doctor use it or something? Use Resurrector Mech Serum. Do I just hit use on it? Is that all I need to do? Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Guys, I think we're doing it. I think we're finally doing it. Jess, Shimmering Sapphire is finally going to come back to life. Let's watch this. Let's see this happen. Everyone. Jess has just come into the chat. Jess was away. It was Danielle in the end that's shaved. Danielle shaved you. Yeah. No, Danielle bought the Resurrector Serum. So I think this is finally going to happen. Javelina's bringing the serum in now. Oh god, this definitely calls for a happiness flavor Pocky. Oh my god. Oh my god, that smells very, very appley. Wow. Wow. It's actually not bad. All right, Javelina, let's watch this. Fingers crossed. It's a historic moment. It really is. It really is. Yes! Shimmering Sapphire has been brought back to life. Javelina, quickly, you need to go and rescue them. Take them to a hospital bed. Oh my god. Okay. Let's see what's happening here. They live! Come to life. Yes. Okay, what's happening? So, Shimmering Sapphire is blind. That may be temporary, though. Let's see. Resurrection sickness. After effects of resurrection, artificially restarted body processes take time to rebalance themselves. Okay, so they're not going to be able to move. They're not going to be able to do much of anything. But we'll see. It's alive! All right, let's take you to a bed. Let's get you looked after. This really is a big moment. We're finally getting Shimmering Sapphire back to life. This moment is definitely happiness flavor. I suppose now all we can do is wait a couple of days for Shimmering Sapphire to get over the resurrection sickness, and then we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Jeez. Huh. All right. Everyone's happy about this except for Rin, of course, who is just miserable in the throes of drug withdrawal. The baby, how's the baby doing? The baby's okay. The baby wants to be played with and it is tired. Why don't you sleep? Is there a reason the baby is lying down and tired but not sleeping? I don't understand. Rin, can you like... Well, Okay, I suppose the baby's just feeling restless. There's a lot on the baby's mind, okay? It's hard to sleep when there's a lot on your mind. Shin, what are you doing? You're consuming baby food. You are literally eating the baby's food. Wow. What a fucking guy. We need more food. We really need more food. God, what else can we kill? There's a turkey. Right, we're killing the turkey. What else can we kill? A raccoon. Right. We're killing the raccoon. What else is there? Boomalopes? No, that's a bad time. Oh, there's still deer out here. Yeah, we definitely need to be killing that deer. It's already marked for death. And this one is dead. We need to haul that. We need to haul that urgently. The blindness is permanent. Ah. Okay. We may need to do something about that then. Okie dokie. That's all right. We can get you a bionic eye or something. We'll get a couple of bionic eyes and you'll be all good. You'll be fine. We can work through this, okay? It's not a problem. It's not a problem. Oh my God. Oh, jeez. There is no problem that we can't solve. Hold off on it because they may have resurrection psychosis. Oh, that's fun. I suppose we're going to have to wait a couple of days to find out. Are you suggesting that we keep them blind if they have psychosis? Or are you suggesting we turn them into food if they have psychosis? A healer mech serum will fix the eyes and the psychosis. Ah, okay, good to know. Good to know. All right, what else is happening? Mining. Let's get some mining happening. Bloody hell. It's non-stop action today, isn't it? It really is. It's non-stop action. Rin is going out and doing some hunting, thank God. We're coming up on 4 o'clock, so I might wrap up soon. Because that'll be 3 hours, which will be good. A good little run. Oh wow. Let's try one of these other Pocky. So this is the yuzu flavor. Ooh. That smells nice. That's very different. It's got a nice tartness to it. I like it. Okay, we have food again, finally. How are the crops going? Potatoes, 33% grown. Not great. Corn, even worse. Crops are not great. I feel like we need to maybe, depending on how long this whole volcanic winter's going to take, I feel like maybe we need to think about researching hydroponics, so we can actually grow some stuff indoors. Maybe we're just Javelina's having a tantrum. Yep, understandable. You do that. You just go ahead and hit that barricade. That's fine. We can build a new one. Sun lamps work outside. They do. But you know, the benefit of having the hydroponics inside, with hydroponic basins, is of course that we can grow in winter, which is handy because the winters are long and they're harsh. And I feel like we probably just want to start building some resilience to that. So maybe we can just turn like one of these mountains, just like carve it out and turn it into a big greenhouse full of hydroponic setups. Javelina, what are you hitting now? As long as you're not hitting anything important, that's okay. You're hitting a fence. That's all right, we'll fix that. Yes. We'll need the lamps anyway. Yes, we will. Now what are you hitting? Another steel barricade. That's fine. You just take it out on the barricade, babe. I understand. No one blames you. Now what? Limestone wall. Sure, you punch the wall. We can always just move them once the hydroponics are set up. True. Do we have the power for it? We do have the power for it. We can just go ahead and build some sun lamps right now. Yeah, we may have to do this. At least on, like, you know, to help us get our corn and stuff. That could be really handy. Yeah. In our potatoes would be kind of handy too. Okay. Yeah, we're going to do it. You know what? We're going to pop one there because that gets really good full coverage. We're going to pop one sort of here. That gets moderate coverage. We're going to get rid of this barricade because we don't really use it anyway. So I want to expand this to have corn. We're definitely going to have to run some power out there. So we're going to do that. Power could be interesting because we have no walls to run it in. That's fine. We'll just run it like that for now. It's a bit janky, but it's what we can afford. You know what? I'm even going to mine that. What is this? What is this guinea pig doing? This Jules the guinea pig is consuming the grass. Okay, you do that, Jules the guinea pig. You have fun. Javelina is no longer having a tantrum. That's good. The Grief, it's Grief's turn. It's Grief's turn to have a mental break now. We're going to go on an insulting spree. All right. God, drama. Such drama. Boomrat6 is pregnant. Congratulations, Boomrat6. It's just everyone's getting pregnant this episode. Everyone's getting pregnant. The colonists, the Boomrats. Shin has been successfully calmed down. Thank you. Fantastic work. Kovar is on an ambrosia binge. Bloody hell. Really? I love how it's just Boomrat6. Yes, I love how it's just Boomrat6 as well. Mental health crisis at Hotel Hannah. Mm-hmm. Yep, might as well just call it Hotel Crazy. Needs to fund more Medicare sessions. Jeez, I knew I shouldn't have cut it down from 20 sessions a year. Oh, that's too real. We're talking about all the hot topics, all the current affairs here today. Okay, what else should I be prioritizing? Crisis of belief. Oh, God. Rin's certainty with the belief in delirious party has been reduced. I feel like Javelina could probably do something about this. Rin, where are you? Here. Javelina, can you do like some religious guidance or something? Maybe we need to hold like some kind of religious session. Remarkably self-defeating. Yeah, I know. Self-defeating politics, indeed. Okay, Rin has been calmed down for a start. That's good. In the morning, I feel like Javelina might need to hold some kind of ritual. Or maybe we start doing leader speeches. Maybe we just get turn Rin into our leader. Guarantee it costs less to fund psychologists than it does to have unproductive members of society. You're absolutely right. Yep. I mean, it's the exact same argument with anything. Like, it's the exact same argument as, like, gender-affirming healthcare, like funding gender-affirming surgeries on Medicare. I guarantee it costs less to do that for, like, the 0.5% of the population that might want to actually do it than it is to, you know, have people who are not happy or comfortable enough in themselves to go out, spend money, hold down jobs, and be productive people. Like, it makes good economic sense besides just being the right thing to do. Anyway, don't get me started. Or do get me started. We can go on one of my fun rants. That'd be good. Grief is still going on an insulting spree. My personal view is that selfish people are bad at selfishness. Yeah, they just don't have the... oh, God. Yep, Kovan now is addicted to ambrosia. Of course he is. Brilliant. Limbs Vagabonds, a group of 3 desperate refugees are approaching. Yes, we are going to bring... accept the refugees. We need the refugees. We need the help. We need as much help as we can get. Umi, Audrey, and Branch, welcome aboard. And don't forget the poor farmers. Oh, God. Our farmers who art in heaven. That's what I call them. They can do no wrong, can they? Can't say a bad word against a farmer. We need Shimmering Sapphire. I know Shimmering Sapphire isn't awake yet, but we definitely do need them. What does Shimmering Sapphire... in fact, yeah, okay, Shimmering Sapphire can be really good for wardening and stuff too. Entertaining. Sure. Handling. Are you a good handler? Not really. Cooking. Yes, we need a good cook. We need another good cook. Hunting. Constructing. Oh, we're gonna set them to do everything because they're just good at everything. Okay. You can justify almost any socialist progressive policy from a lens of being incredibly greedy and selfish, as long as you see it through. I absolutely agree. Yeah, absolutely. If you think about it in the long term, like funding programs such as that are actually more beneficial for like the people in power, for the budget bottom line, etc., etc., etc. Like, yes, I agree. Caring for people benefits you. It is, in essence, a selfish thing. So why are people so reluctant to do it? Because they can't put that 2 and 2 together, you know? Okay, what do we need? You guys, what can you do? Okay, these refugees are actually kind of shit at everything. We have a good cook at least. That's good. We have a builder at least. And you know what? I feel like we could just... No, these 2 literally won't. Oh, these 2 are young. Oh, God. 2 of them are kids. Branch and Audrey are 6 and 3. Ugh. Annoying. Okay, fine. That's right. The kids can still work. The kids are still going to be hauling and cleaning. Okay? Kids don't get off easy here. You're still going to be cleaning the house while ever you're staying under my roof. Last poll for the night is up. Thank you very much, Steve. Speaking of kids, Rin's doing something with the baby. Breastfeeding, okay. Rin, once again, has taken the baby to the drug lab to breastfeed them. I feel like I could perhaps build a nice chair for you to breastfeed in, to nurse in. In fact, you know what? Maybe we should just get you like a fancy chair. I feel like we could probably give you like a nice comfy armchair made out of human leather. No, cloth. Cloth would do. Cloth will do nicely. Set one child to 2 to 1 and the other 1 to 2. That way one will clean and the other hauls. And then when one of the... Yeah, that's true. I like that. You're min-maxing child labor, Jules. There we go. Night, it's daytime. Oh yeah, true. It's just so hard to tell because this volcanic winter is making everything dark. It's so annoying. Twitch event. All right, what's it going to be? The Greek god Demeter was passing by and all my crops have grown. Yay! Thank you. We have some corn ready now. We have some potatoes ready. Has anything else grown? some of our hay has grown. Some of our dandelions have grown, which is not as useful. I feel like. Oh wait, yes. All of this, the potatoes. Yes, potatoes. We have potatoes, folks. Right. Plant cutting. Anyone who is remotely good at cutting plants is going to be doing it. Sure. Yep, you can all do it. Potatoes. There you go. Jess says, say potatoes like Samwise Gamgee. I did it. Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. There you go. That one was for you. Shin. Everyone else? Anyone who can be harvesting potatoes will be harvesting potatoes. Except for Javelina, actually, who needs to build that conduit and that lamp. Thanks, and I didn't have to give up a single owl buck. I know, you didn't even have to purchase, didn't have to spend any owl bucks to get me to say potatoes. You got that one for free. That's a freebie because I'm in such a good mood. There's a lot of people here, a lot of dead people here still, but we're butchering away. We're slowly butchering away. Javelina is getting that other sun lamp up, which will be handy. A war merchant from the kinship of Karga is here. Cool. Who wants to talk to them for us? Kovar, you're good at talking. You are having a mental break, though. Okay. Javelina, you're good at talking, and you're not having a mental break. So go and talk with these dudes. Go and talk to Gakko, and see what we can get from him. Gakko and his friend Trout. Come out and say hello. Ooh, is that gold? That is gold. Tasty. Javelina, come out and greet our friends. Thank you. All right. We can sell some of our boom rats to these guys. So, and we will. We'll obviously still keep our male and female. So there we go. Some boom rats. Oh, we can buy a lynx from them. There you go. We don't even need to tame a lynx. We can just buy one. Hell yeah, let's do that. I'm going to buy a lynx. A mega sloth. We can buy a mega sloth. A giant solitary herbivore with 2 giant claws for warding off threats. Oh, how much is the mega sloth? $800. Oh, I kind of want a mega sloth. Some pemmican. We do need some pemmican. Some herbal medicine. I think we're all right for that. Can we sell them some stuff? So we can afford all of this? What can we sell these guys? Okay, let's sell these guys. I mean, we're just going to sell them all of these scrubby weapons. Loads of bows. Just all the bows. And all the knives. And Iquas and Gladiuses. Oh no, the Gladius is one that we actually bought, and the spear. We're keeping the spear as well. We want the spear. Wait, do we have 6 spears? Why do we have 6 spears? We don't need 6 spears. We'll just keep one. All the bows. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of bows. The recurve bow we'll keep one of. The revolver, the poor revolvers we'll get rid of. The great bow we'll keep, sure. The peelers we don't need. The normal revolver we'll get rid of. We'll keep the good revolver. We'll keep the good auto pistol. We'll keep the machine pistol. We'll keep the bolt action rifle. We'll keep the shotgun. We don't need the cloth veils. Or these wooden wall masks. Or any of this stuff. We're just gonna get rid of all of that stuff. Flag pants we'll keep. Are these are the dead people clothes? Are they actually buying the dead people clothes from us? Because that's good. A cloth parka. No, we keep that. That's ours. Tribal wear. We'll get rid of that. Synthread Parker, that's kind of handy. We'll keep that. Parker, anything warm we'll keep. Massively reduced prices, yes. We're having a sale with massively reduced prices on lightly worn clothes, only worn by dead people. We can afford this. It is going to take us down to almost no money. But is it worth it in order to have a Mega Sloth? I think we know the answer. And the answer is yes. So we're doing it. Right. Where's our Mega Sloth? Here it is. And our links. Our links in our Mega Sloth. That means that we don't need to tame this other links up here. We don't need 2 links. I don't even know where the other links is. Might have just wandered away. Yep, we might have just lost the links anyway. Right. Good lord, what is happening out here? We're hunting a whole heap of alpacas with an assault rifle. That's what's happening. Mega Sloth. Hello, Mega Sloth. Wait, no, that's not our Mega Sloth. That's just a random Mega Sloth. This Mega Sloth. Right, what do we got? Jules. Jules and Serenade. You're all getting trained. That's fine. Mega Sloth 1. Right, we're going to train to guard. We're going to train to attack. We're going to train to rescue. We're going to train to haul eventually. Yeah. Not yet. We'll do that later. But yes, Mega Sloth, we are training. The lynx. Oh, we can't train the lynx. Oh, I would have thought that maybe we would have been able to tame our lynx, but that's all right. We don't need to, I suppose. That's all good. We have far too many animals, more animals than we can realistically look after. I feel like we probably need to eat some pigs at some point, for example. That's not, oh, here's the other lynx. This is a female. We could potentially look at all those crops. I know, it's fantastic. We could potentially breed the lynx. That would be kind of cool. Do we just become like animal breeders and just breed like an army of lynx? No, I don't think we do. We already have one lynx. Maybe next time. What we could do is breed the Mega Sloth. What's this? This one's a male. And where's the other one? Here. What are you? Oh, that's a male. Boo. Right, scratch that idea then. Let's get another one of these sun lamps out here. There we go. It only needs to go up to here. Good. Good. Whoa. My mouse is just going all over the place. There we go. Okay. We're doing it. We're getting there. What, does this need to go closer? Move that up to like there. Okay. The crops are brilliant. The crops are doing so well. We can start harvesting them soon. Well, we can start harvesting them now. Look at that. We've got all these potatoes coming in. Nah, stop getting in the way of my potatoes. 745 potatoes. Yes! How long has it been since Shimmering Sapphire woke up? 7 hours left on the resurrection sickness. Okay. We might call that our point where we're going to stop for the day. We're going to wait 7 more in-game hours to see what's going to happen with Shimmering Sapphire. And then 10 days is the point where we find out if they have resurrection sickness. Okay, cool. The psychosis, yep. Okay. Rin and Kovar, unhappy. Before you go and breastfeed your child, have another antidepressant. and Kovar, you do the same. We do not need extreme break risks. I really Do not need anyone else flying off the handle yet this today. Please. All right. Things are finally starting to get a little bit back to normal. Who's that? Kinwanuk. Not one of ours. That's okay. One random potato plant sitting there. Apparently I didn't set that to become hay grass. Oh, right, because it's its own separate little crop. That's cute. All right. Resurrection sickness, 5 more hours. 5 more hours until we've recovered. Shin is botching our harvest, which is not good, Shin. Get better. Get better at harvesting potatoes. Steven, you too. Get better at harvesting potatoes. Rin has collapsed due to extreme exhaustion. You better go to bed. Yep, put your baby in bed. Haven't collapsed. I wonder if maybe, are you going to collapse as soon as you drop the baby? Will the game not let you collapse if you have a baby? No, Rin. You need to rest. Go and rest. What are you doing? Unloading inventory. Okay. I think maybe we need to turn our bed rest back up for everyone. People are starting to lose it a little bit. Megasloths are technically better war animals than polar bears, but they're not trained or otherwise augmented yet. This is true. Look, I'm not treating Megasloth 1 as a replacement for Jules the bear, merely an accompaniment, especially because Megasloth 1 doesn't have any armor or anything yet. And they eat a lot more. Okay, well that's good to know too. That's fine. You can shear them, so hold them back from the front lines. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Javelina, what are you building there? A cloth armchair. Good. Javelina is finally building the chair, a nice chair for Rin to breastfeed No Math Genius. That'll be good. How is No Math Genius? How are your needs? So far so good. Mood is needs a bit more sleep. Welding the cloth chair, as you do. Yeah, welding, hammering, grinding the cloth armchair. Why not? Come on, Javelina. How long does it take you to build a chair? Come on. There we go. Look at that. A chair. A good quality chair. Shimmering Sapphire. Shimmering Sapphire is awake. So far so good. Awake, blind, but awake. And we still don't know if they've gone insane or not. We'll have to find out next time. Rise, says Jess. Absolutely, rise. Rise, Lord Vader. Yes. No, sorry. Rise, Shimmering Sapphire. Yes. Good. Ha. Well, that's a happy note. That's a happy note to end the stream, I think. Wow, we're going to need more storage in here for all our food. I wonder if I can copy these settings and paste them down there. There we go. Need more storage. Don't you dare. What? I wasn't going to... I would never do anything to Shivering Sapphire. You're very attached. I know. Oh, dear. What a day. Okay. We've been at it for over 3 hours now. I think that's a good time to wrap up for the afternoon. Time for me to go and have a little rest. And yeah. Next time, we're going to see what's happening to Shimmering Sapphire, whether they're going to be any good. They're playing chess at the moment, which is impressive for a blind person. They seem to be getting around all right, considering they're supposed to be blind. Oh, and we didn't... Rin, of course, Rin didn't Rin didn't do that conversion either. Didn't get converted back to our religion. We're going to have to do that next time too. Fondling the board. Yeah. Playing cocaine chess. You know? Just like we were talking about a couple of days ago. Good old cocaine chess. Who doesn't love a bit of cocaine chess? Oh, all right. That's enough from me. I may leave this running a little bit after I log off just to get things cleaned up again finally, but we'll see. And I might be back again sometime this weekend, depending on how I'm feeling. Or says Jess, I know this is good fun. I really enjoy doing this, but I'm gonna go have a lie down. I think getting a bit tired, and next time we'll come back, and we will. Will I be streaming tomorrow? We'll see. I promised Danielle I'd spend a bit more time with her this weekend, so I'll be prioritizing that first of all. But I may see if I can fit a little stream in. I will. Either tomorrow or Sunday. I'll see what I can do. Okay. So yes, don't worry. I'll be back. And hopefully soon. Wow, all of this hay grass just grew again. Is that stream effect still running? Does it just randomly just go? Also, all the psychoid plants are grown. Oh my god, everything just grew. Shimmering Sapphire is more important. Are you saying that Shimmering Sapphire is more important than Danielle? Is that what you're saying? I know your priorities. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, and apparently we're going to need more power next time as well because I think all of these sun lamps are draining our power because they use fuckloads of it. Okay. That is a problem for next time. Correct, says Jess. Shimmering Sapphire is more important than Danielle. Oh, I'll tell her you said that. A lynx is hunting one of our piglets. Rip Piglet. Yeah. Rip Piglet 2. Piglet 2's dead. Circle of life. It's just what happens. Okay, time for me to go. Let's go back to my camera. Thank you everyone for joining me. Sorry that Bird Bath Cam dropped out there halfway through. I need to figure out what keeps happening there. But we'll get it back up and running before next time. What's for dinner, says Jess. That's a great question. I don't know. I don't know. I got some noodles. I got some nice Hokkien noodles the other day. So my colonist, says Jules. Fantastic. Yeah, so I'll make a nice little noodle stir fry with a bit of colonist, a little bit of human meat. I was thinking maybe chicken, but it won't be Shimmering Sapphire at least. Maybe it'll be Steven or someone. Or the baby. Who knows? Who knows what we decide? But yeah, I'm thinking a bit stir fry tonight. That'll be good. I hope you're having a stir fried chicken too. Hey, there you go. Well, I hope you enjoy your dinner tonight. Thanks for dropping in as always, and thanks to Steve as well for coming in and helping to moderate the chat and run the polls. Thank you, No Math Genius, for jumping in earlier on. Thank you to all of you watching on YouTube. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, this would be like episode 6 now, 6 3-hour episodes. So if anyone is still watching up to this point, wow. All I can say is thank you. I hope you're enjoying the content. And yeah, you can catch up with this on YouTube, Hannah Rowlett. Just search me. You'll find me if you want to go back and watch this VOD. I stream on Twitch at least once a week. Hopefully going to be doing it again before the weekend's over too. So I'll try and get 2 or 3 streams in this week if I can. And that's it. That's it for me. I'm waffling on. I am waffling on. In fact, you know what? I'm going to have to get this one up.
Sly dog, you got me monologuing.
I got monologuing. You all got me monologuing. Right. Time for me to go. Have a fantastic night. Have a fantastic weekend, finally. Look after yourselves. Stay safe. And I will see you all very, very soon. See you later. Mwah. Bye bye for now.